What up, Andrea? Andrea, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing correctly. It's good to see you again. What up, everybody? I'm just now realizing, yeah, it's Cuddy. It's Cuddy from back in the day, 2010s, late 2000s, something like that. Day off on 420. Kelly, I'm glad you brought this up because I fear that my coworkers thought I was a stoner when in reality I just took the day off because I stayed up late to watch WrestleMania. So it's like, listen, there's two different levels of washed up that we're looking at here, where if I'm in my almost mid 30s, you know what I mean? Where if I'm like, if I have to take the day off or something, I don't know, man. I don't know. Play Fortnite? Absolutely not. Dog shit game. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Sorry, I actually like Fortnite. Just kidding. No, we're playing Breath of the Wild today. We're playing Breath of the Wild. I have no need to play Fortnite. Fortnite, in my mind, down here right now. Down here. Guys, today we're playing the Trials of the Sword. Okay, we're playing the Trials of the Sword. If you don't know what the Trials of the Sword are, it's the DLC for Breath of the Wild. And I think I'm just crazy enough because of this. If I don't beat the Trials of the Sword today, I'm going to unmod someone and I have to give it to somebody untrustworthy. Yes. Not permanently, okay? Well, it's like a temporary thing, but I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. So, yeah, we're gonna do the Trials of the Sword. Bang. Wait. Oh yeah, I had to move it for Tomo. I had to move it for Tomo. If we finish it early, and again, that means we have to actually beat the Trials of the Sword, then we will switch to Tomo and whatnot. But as of right now, my focus is on Trials of the Sword. I do believe we're going to finish it today. Let me just go live on TikTok now. I am live on too many sites. I'm live on too many sites, which means I'm live on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. So, I don't know, man. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. But I hope everybody had a nice weekend. I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's healthy. Do you have an X? Yeah, who doesn't these days? You know what I mean? This is the OF stream. If I don't beat the Trials of the Sword, we're launching the adult content today. I will like if you will call her. I'm gonna be honest with you, Andrea. I don't really like you. You're kind of really weird. So I'm gonna just go ahead and ban you from my channel. Like, what the hell? What a weirdo. Like, what a weirdo. Like, how old are you? 5? You should not be on Twitch or YouTube, wherever you were that I banned you. It's like, what do you want from me? Yo, what up, everybody that is in the chats right now? I think we are all good to go. I think we're all good to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pause the music and we'll get right into the Trials of the Sword. I think we're gonna beat it today. I do have an X account. Dude, has Tiff gone so far right in this world that we're calling it X now? Is that what's going on? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, wait, y'all, hold on. Before we get too far into it, guys, look at my background. Look, we've got a CRT TV, a nice little GameCube set up, and fun fact about this shelf. My dad handmade this for my brother and I. I like your rug. Thank you. Yeah, you can't really see it right now, but I did put it in the Daily Post collection. But my dad actually made this shelf for my brother and I because he asked us what colors we wanted. He made this all the way back when we started playing Pokemon Red and Blue, so that way we could put like our Pokemon books, our cards, like the binders and everything like that. So he did it red and blue. He did it red and blue, so that way it would just represent Mike and I playing Pokemon together. So I still have it, which I'm pretty excited. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a nice little story. And yeah. Can you get on the floor and show the rug? I can show the rug. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second, okay? Yes. All right, and this is the rug. I paid like $10 for it on. I don't even remember what it was. But look at. It's a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy Color. Actually, it's the Game Boy Color I had as a kid, the purple one. So, I think it was like $10 on the TikTok shop or something like that. I will fix that later. But yeah, I saw that on there and I was like, that would be perfect for like right in front of it. Or if like Emily and I have a little date night or whatever. And yeah, we just end up playing some GameCube or something like that. Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. Yo, what up, Mahmood? Breath of the Wild is my preferred one, but I don't, or Mamadou, excuse me, I misread it. But I prefer Breath of the Wild personally. I'm gonna fix that later. I am. Who is mooing? The cows. There's a steer in here. There's a steer. Guys, if the audio is too low or if it's too loud or if there's anything wrong with the cameras, just please feel free to let me know. I'm streaming on like 4 platforms right now. Emily, that's a fact. Yo, what up, Zoe? No worries, it's a good game. Dude, I love it. I love it. Also, Mamadou, it's good to see you. We're doing the Trials of the Sword today. This was a... yo, what up, Cappy? Good to see you again, bud. Good to see you again. Just as a reminder to everybody, for those that don't know, I know I mentioned it once, but if you've not seen the Trials of the Sword before, the Trials of the Sword are the DLC for Breath of the Wild. I've been working on them for a little bit now. Honestly, far too long. You know what? I had a moment. You know those memes that are going around right now where it's, you know, maybe you have a pack of Marlboro. This is okay. We'll go a different topic. You know when you see the memes with like the white monster and you're in a shower or a Coors Light or something and it says, "You remember who you are, white boy?" That's how I feel going into today. Okay? We're getting it done. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of throwing. It's time to be who I was born to be. It's time to be who I was born to be. Guys, is the Breath of the Wild audio okay? Or do you need me to turn it up? Just please let me know. I think on Twitch it might be a little different than YouTube. So I just want confirmation before we get going too deep into this. It could be louder. Thank you for actually answering. Yes. Up a little. Okay, I will do that in a minute. Okay. Let me do that right now before we get too deep into this. Okay, I think this will be good. I turned it up a little bit, but we will see once we get going again. Because now everything's dead. Remember who you are, white boy. Exactly. Also, Emily and I did watch episode 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yesterday at my parents' house. Might go into the woods. Oh, for a walk? That sounds kind of nice. It's nice out. It's actually beautiful outside. There we go. I need cardio? Hell yeah, dude. Listen, if that's what you decide to do, just give me a heads up. Feel like a fat pony? You're not a fat pony. Wish I was in the woods. Narn, just like Lord Huron, how about I'll meet you in the woods. How does that sound, bud? I'll meet you in the woods. I'm on Switch 2. We're playing the Switch 2 copy of Breath of the Wild. Holy shit. Got scared, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I missed that. Just curious. No, you're good. Is that a threat? No. Tara, thank you for the 52 months. How are you doing today? You know he's locked in when his cam is on. You damn well believe it, dude. Yes. My only memory of Yu-Gi-Oh! There was a show that aired on TV called Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Yeah, that was a little after my time. What up, police dude? How are you doing today? Let's switch to some of the weaker stuff. If I found you in the woods, dude, that emote is crazy. What up, Chud? Yo, thank you for the follow. Oh my god. Dude, where is this guy? Scared. You know he's locked in when he's got his feet cam on. Yo, Snowy, thank you for the good luck. There we go. We'll go and get stuff after. Alright, just gotta clear through this section and I'll feel a lot better. Woo! Alright, we're clearing through this real quick. I'm in the hospital, doing good. How are you? Dude, I'm sorry to hear that you're in the hospital. I hope you feel better. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the good luck. Thanks for checking in, y'all. Let's get rid of some of these arms, eh? Let's get rid of some of those. I believe this is attempt number 5 on the final trials, if I'm not mistaken, just so everybody's aware of kind of where we've been with the final trial. Well, actually, no, that's not true, because I gave it multiple... This is the 5th stream of it. Oh, got you, Emily. Okay. All right, well, we will take care of that. Like markets in Austria? No, that'd be far too interesting. Look, I would actually unironically love listening to that. I'm a sucker for learning about, I don't know what it is. It's imports, exports. Imports, exports of different countries. That's why I do the Tradle like every single day. Yeah, seriously. No, I nerd out over that stuff. I don't know why. Well, police dude, I hope you feel better and hope we can help you relax a little bit, huh? Hope we can help you chill out a little bit, and you know, we'll take it step by step, and we'll play some Zelda for you, all right? What's a topic you have zero interest in? Yes. I don't know. Stardew Valley? Yes. Probably Stardew. That'd probably be my answer. Guys, go ahead and talk about Stardew if you want to. How does that sound? Shriddle similar to Grundle? It is, yes. They're actually both part of the body. Ooh, we got the big boys out here now. You can talk about Stardew all day. You know what, dude? Hell yeah, Chud. I'm happy for you. You know what I need to do? I want to remember what these things are called. Can I take pictures in here? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Hold on. Yeah, what? Stallmoblin. Stallmoblin? I never knew what they were called. I know goblins, I know moblins, but I never knew Stallmoblin. Did you guys see they released some of the cast members for Elden Ring today? The Elden Ring movie? Nick Offerman is in it, which I thought was interesting. But I do think he could make for like a comedic, not necessarily a comedic character, but like a character who can be like a wise ass. I thought that was kind of crazy. Hold on. Hey, does this one not even have a head? No, it doesn't. Okay. Wait, we're all there. Wait, I forgot they say alive until we... All right. All right, I'm locked in now. Enough dilly-dallying. There's somebody named Kit something, Tiff, but... It wasn't a leak, Meowie. They started posting... Like, one of the producers posted, like, what is it called when it goes... Action. They posted that, and it showed a picture of Link and the model that they're using. I'm not gonna lie. I did post an image of it yesterday. I used a spoiler. And, yeah, it's a pretty cool Link design. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty good design for Link. I don't think it's a movie. I think it's a series, Zoe. I think it's a series. I know Jacksepticeye is producing the Bloodborne series. Yeah, he announced it on Twitter the other day or something. We gotta get out of here. Don't want to get shocked. Anyone have opinions on Dryerland? Hate it. Thanks for your time today. Hate it. Gets everywhere. Gets in your pants. Actually, maybe we're talking about different kinds of lint here. You post the link pic in the Discord? I did. It's under the game chatter and it's spoilered. So if you can't see it, you probably just have to scroll up. Because we've all been talking about Tomodachi Life over the last few days. Yeah, it's with Sony. So he doesn't have like complete creative control over it, but he does have some good insight and input and stuff, so. All right, let's break these. I think these are going to have arrows, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it does. Okay. And then there's another one over there, or there's another, like, shelter that's going to have food that we need to make sure that we get, because I remember the last time I played. I was like, wait a second. I thought I got all the normal bow ones. But I did not. By the way, I spent a good amount of time with my parents this past weekend. Emily and I went over to my parents' house for the weekend, and it was really nice, man. It was really, really nice. It was super chill. It was just like the four of us. Emily and I actually slept in the RV because my parents' house is not big, which is fine. But we just didn't have anywhere to sleep. So we stayed in the RV. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Dude, that mattress killed my back. It is awful. The funnier fact, I don't know if it's necessarily funny, it was my old mattress. So I slept on that for like 2 years or like a year or like a year and a half or something. Dude, it was rough, man. It was a rough sleep, but oh, I bet police. I bet, but you know, all I can do is wish the best for you, you know? I don't really know the situation or anything like that, but I'm sorry that you're going through it. Let's see. I think we have... You have permanent back pain? No, it'll be gone after today, I'm sure. I woke up and I felt like... I said to Emily, I felt like I got into like an MMA fight. You know, and that's what it felt like. That's how my back was feeling. Yo, welcome in everybody on TikTok. Hope you all are good. We're just getting into the Trials of the Sword. We literally just started. Now, if I could just hit this guy's eyeball. There we go. All right, and let's take out... Let's use the Polka. How do I beat the Great Plateau? Isn't that the beginning? You gotta make sure you're looking at the quest section, but if you haven't done it yet. Yo, thank you for liking the live. Make sure you're checking the quests and look at both the main quests and the side quests. It's very important to follow both of them. Yo, what up, Andrew? How are you doing today, man? I saw a dead rat yesterday. Oh my god. Haley, how'd you feel about that? But yeah, Jacob, I mean, it's hard depending on what part you're in, you know? Stand the fuck up if we're winning today. We are winning today. We are, I don't want to guarantee a win, but it's damn near close to it. You have an RV? I do not. My parents do. So that's where we stayed this past weekend. My old bedroom is now my mom's hangout area, where she can watch, like, what was she watching last night? She was watching, it's like, there's like a pre-series to, what is it called? 90 Day Fiance. It's called like Pillow Talk or something like that. Dude, there was some serious drama last night. And then we were watching Everybody Loves Raymond because that's our little tradition that we have together, is we watch Everybody Loves Raymond like late at night. Her and I. But yeah, she was watching it. Listen, I don't want to get in the middle of it, but some lady figured out that she was dating a man. She was an older woman, and she was dating a man from a scammer from Nigeria. And she found out because she saw a screenshot from a text message from him going to her. And one of them, it was listed as her name and girlfriend, and then there was another text chain that said wifey. Yes. So he got caught red-handed. He got caught red-handed. Oh, Charlotte, it's such an underrated comedy from like the early 2000s. It's fun, but also a pain. What up, Chef Bubble? I love the username. Yeah, Trials of the Sword is fun. I've kind of struggled with it, but we're gonna do better today. We got an intermission soon. Men are so dumb, am I right, ladies? Yeah, ladies, can I get an amen? Have you seen Everybody Hates Chris? I remember watching that in like the mid 2000s and it just was not for me. But I'm happy to those that like it, you know? That's my take on that. Yo, thank you for the likes on TikTok, y'all. I really do appreciate that. And thank you for everybody liking on YouTube. I really do appreciate that. I know there's some people hanging out on all the platforms. And thank you for being here on Twitch, my little kittens. Sorry for saying that. That wouldn't have been a rough sleep. It would have been a non-existent one. Fun fact, any kind. So I wasn't, the thing is I wasn't in pain while I was in the bed. It was only when I woke up. Wonder why Chris wasn't for you? Oh, I was too busy watching the Bernie Mac show. We want to make some allegations. I got ways out of that. I got some ways out of that. I was watching The Real Goat. Nah, the Bernie Mac show, unironically, was actually very funny. All right, on to the intermission. Let's cook up some mushrooms. Good luck with the final trial. The last few floors are something. I know, we got to it the last time I played. I have beaten them before. I beat it on Master Mode. I do have to admit, because I forgot about this, y'all, I kind of cheesed the final trials or trials in general in Master Mode. I forgot I basically only used bombs until the last level because of how difficult it is. Also, Paper, what's up? Hope you're having a good day. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day. I know I didn't do the normal, like, individual hellos and everything, but I hope everybody's good. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Flame Breaker. Let's put those on before I forget, because I always end up burning my Tootsies. Almost immediately started falling asleep. You know, sometimes you just need a little something in your tummy, you know? Sometimes you just need a little something. All right, what? Oh, wait, we have the axe over here. What it do, T-Mac? How are you doing today, man? I hope we're having a good one. What it do? Dude, I love that. I'm sorry if I'm not going to pronounce this correctly, but I'm going to attempt. Is it Berghain? Berghain? It's the Rosalia song. I love that remix of it, dude. I heard it. Oddly, okay. I don't even want to get into the Boston Bruins right now. But just know, I knew that was going to happen, okay? And I should specify while we're in an intermission. The Bruins were up 2-0 in the third period last night. They let up 4 goals with like 5 minutes left and we lost the game. Yes. So I was watching that with my dad last night. It was depressing, man. It was really depressing. Drew made tacos. Ooh, dude, tacos would slap right now. I did have Chipotle yesterday. I ate like a fat pony this weekend, but it was good. No, Tiff, I think, I'll be honest, I can't remember if in the NHL they do a 5-game series in this section or if it's still 7, but no, we still have some games to go. The Bruins are just bad this year. They're lucky they made it into the playoffs. I really don't think they should have, but they made it, so it is a best of 7. Thank you, Mallory. You watch them play and you're like, there's really not a ton of chemistry compared to some of the other teams. So I don't know. I feel much better about the Celtics playoff chances than I do the Bruins. I'll just say that. Wait, did he really? Tim Cook stepped down at Apple? Is that true? You know what I will say? The marketing, I don't even know if it's marketing. I just got a news alert for it. That's crazy. What the hell? Well, he is about that age, right? He's about retiring age. I've almost fallen victim like twice to, what is his name? Reed Weissman, the astronaut, one of the astronauts that was on the Artemis 2. I've almost fallen victim to upgrading my iPhone, but I've held strong. But I almost did it like admittedly twice because of a couple of the shots that they took. There was one specific one that he posted from this past weekend where, you know, we have sunsets. He posted a moon set where it was they were on the other side of the moon and then the earth slowly went behind it, and it was in crystal clear picture. Flip phone 1, Haley, don't even tempt me because I've almost done it a few times now. I've almost done it a few times, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it just yet, mostly for posting things to socials for like stream and everything. I want a flip phone too. Guys, are we all going back in time where we're tired of being so connected? Unironically, like I know I've talked about this a few times. This is part of the reason I've gotten an iPod, and I use this everywhere. On my parents are about a little over an hour away. I used this the entire time, and it's just so nice, man. It really is nice, but to those that don't want to, totally understandable. The biggest drawback for me is I love the camera and the accessibility of it on the phone. Like, to just be able to travel with that and not have to bring a whole bunch of it, you know? Yeah, wait, that's another thing too. Like, then I'd have to get like a reliable GPS that I have to use, and it's like, I just don't know if I'm willing to do that right now. Maybe in the future if I get really fed up with it or something, but honestly, what I need is maybe better self-control, self-management, whatever you wanna say in there. It's getting expensive now. Adds up real quick. Which my iPod still works. Yeah, I did end up getting one. I got a really good deal on it, but check out Elite Obsolete Electronics for anybody that's interested. You can kind of customize a little bit of it too, which is nice. I love the cameras. I also, yeah, see, dude, there's obviously a lot of benefits, but one thing that I'm going to start doing is there's the Brick application. If you really want to stop doom scrolling or having access to social media or worrying about having to answer a text message, do the Brick app and you literally can't access it. I keep getting ads for Brick. It actually is worth it from everything I've read. I have yet to try it, but I've heard good things. Yeah, but Tiff, you still have access to your laptop. You don't have to be on your phone. Like, I can understand going out and not doing it, but there's other ways that you can manage it, and that's something that I'm also looking at as well. You know, picking when and where I'm going to be accessing it. Not for Insta. What do you mean? You can access Instagram on there. Yo, what up, Jake? How are you doing, man? Thanks, everybody, for checking in. What up, Wanda? Unless you mean, can you not post stories? I'm pretty sure, can't you post everything on Instagram? Yeah, that's fair, Jenny. I have every app, basically, except for my text messages muted for, I don't get any notifications for them. You know what I do love? And it wouldn't let me? Whoa, that's weird. Yeah, I don't have any issue with it. Like, whenever I go on here and I show y'all like a throwback picture of like Alex and I, or like a picture of my childhood or something like that, it's always on Instagram or Facebook. I like the trend that people do at weddings, and they give everybody a disposable camera, or they'll give everybody in the wedding party a disposable camera. I think it's very cute. If I end up having a wedding one day, I would love to, or like I shouldn't say if I have a wedding. I would love to do that. I love that wedding trend too. Dude, it's so cute. I would, if I have like a wedding party, you know what I mean? I don't have photos of my face posted anywhere. Except in our group chat, Haley. Just in the group chat. Yeah, guys, I don't mean to brag or anything like that. I know what Haley looks like. Whoa. Yeah, there's different, there's a local place near us that they actually sell some digital, I don't know how to describe it. They're supposedly like digital disposable cameras, if that makes sense. I don't know exactly how it works, because if it's digital, can't you just reuse it? Because it's not technically film bound. Yo, what up, Fritz? How are you doing today, bro? I hope you're good. Let's do this. Yo, I didn't even mention this. Yo, we have 2 brand new emotes. Shout out to Nancy, who made a couple of animated emotes. We have Rager B1 Happy, H-A-P-P-I. And we also have Rager B1 Pat. They're very, very cute. Very, very cute. My brother's wedding, which is similar. Dude, what the hell? The POV app. I'll have to check that out. I've never heard of that one. What do we want to use here? Let's use this so we can just get out of this area. Ooh, Meowie, I think that is what it is. Yeah, and because you know what? Because I think it even attaches to like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, so that way it can just upload right to the computer. Computer, upload the disposable camera. Which reminds me, I gotta get some film and a battery for my film camera so I can practice with it before my road trip later this year. Okay, I don't know. Fucker. There we go. The more I'm convinced we're going to the courthouse, they're just so expensive, man. I've had so many of my friends that have had tiny weddings over the last couple of years. Like, there's been some traditional ones, but not like, only a couple of them have had like big traditional weddings, and the rest of them are just like, let's get married in a field and have like our immediate family, and then like one best man, and then like a maid of honor and stuff like that, you know? Like, nothing, like everybody just wants to save and put it down towards a house, and I don't blame them, dude. I don't blame anybody. Getting a house is expensive right now. My goal is to have a house within the next like year or two. That's kind of my goal. So if I can save up while in the apartment or be a little creative over the next like year and a half or so, I think it'll be worth it. But that's kind of my goal. Just please, family. It's so performative. Yeah, dude, the performative couple syndrome, unfortunately. I'm like, there's no way. You know, I will say it does help when you have like family that's helped pitching in for it, you know? Like, I do have some of my friends, their family, like, they've put it aside for like, you know, years and years and years, where they're like, oh yeah, we'll help you out when you get a little bit older, like we'll just keep it in a savings or whatever. Like, I have a few friends that they got lucky with that. Actually, I have a friend that their dad looked at them and said, you have two options. You can put this towards your college, or you can put it towards your wedding. You decide which one. She opted for the wedding, and then she dropped out of college. But it worked out because she's doing what she wants to. She's, you know, that's all that matters. She's doing what she wants to, and it worked out for her. So she didn't even end up having to pay for well, she did go to college for a little while, but not nearly as much as many other people. Yo, Sora, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Welcome in. It's nice to meet you. Guys, I'm going to lock in on this section real quick, and then I'll catch up on chat after, okay? Because this is just a little bit of a harder section right here with these behemoths. Let's do that. Miss. Would have loved that weapon, but really did not want to risk it right there. Didn't want to risk it. Snowy, I'm so curious, not to put you on the spot now that I'm distracting myself again. How did you find me? Did you find me in the Breath of the Wild directory? I always get so interested on how people find me. I did this in Master Mode. It's horrible. I know, Sora. I've done it in Master Mode as well. And it was definitely difficult. Had to be strategic with it. But we got it done. Okay, I'm going to steal this while it's getting ready to fall. What do I want to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of the spear. Why are you being a weirdo, bro? And then we'll do this. Yeah, get in there. I found you through scrolling live streams. Yo, what up, Ruth? It's nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm testing out this multi-streaming on like every platform right now, and I don't know, it's pretty chill, man. It's pretty chill so far. Nothing crazy. The only thing I'm not doing it on is Kick, because I'm not what you call a fascist. Yes. Not what some people call in the industry a fascist. Yo, Meowie, thank you for chilling, man. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Guys, it's Noah Khan week. Are we excited? Is everybody ready to be a little depressed on Thursday night? There can be a lot on Shorts. Yeah, I know. Yeah, honestly, I used to stream on Shorts all the time. All the time. Meowie, drive safe or have fun with whatever you're doing, bro. Love you. Right, Sora? Sora, you get it. You get it. I would much rather stay on Twitch and multi-stream to the other platforms. You know, I know they all have their quirks and whatnot, but I've been on Twitch a long time. I think I've been on Twitch since like 2011, 2012. Not streaming consistently, but just on the platform. So, you know, it does mean a lot to me. Wait, he didn't finish his spin. That was weird. Hey! Yes. All right, now we'll go back to this. I thought they were gonna get me right there. Aerial attack. Guys, tell me one good thing that happened to you this weekend. What game is this? This is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It is the DLC for it. This is the Trials of the Sword. So it's the Trials of the Sword are very, very fun, but they can be a little challenging. But it's a lot of fun, especially if you're a Breath of the Wild or Zelda fan. Fun if you don't play in Master Mode. Yeah, that is more of a challenge. What year was your first ever stream? Okay, so there is a little... I'm trying to describe this. When I started actually streaming, like consistently and putting it on a schedule and, you know, wanting to make some friends, have a community around me, 2021 is when I actually took it serious. But I've been streaming off and on Twitch to like, just like friends since like 2012. I had a capture card in 2012 and I used another account. And I was playing Halo Reach and some Minecraft, but again, that was mostly just for my friends to watch because they had never heard of Twitch, and they wanted to watch somebody play. I didn't even have a microphone. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. From QC, are you Quebecois? Finished school. I still can't believe it's over. Jenny, congratulations. The grind is over, huh? Jenny, congrats, congrats, congrats. That is a huge moment. Let me go, before I scare them away, let me go get the fairy. Please don't go too high. Get back down here. What up, Sebastian? Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? What system is this on? This is the Switch 2. Yeah, we're playing Breath of the Wild, the Switch 2 edition. Have you played Tears? I have played Tears of the Kingdom. I think Breath of the Wild's better, but I know that wasn't necessarily your question, but I still think they're both good games. They're both good games still. I saw my best friend for the first time this year and we spent a few days together. Let's go, Amber. That's awesome. That is awesome. I've heard music from Zelda. Never played it, though. It is worth it. I will say it is... I'm a little biased, but I still think it's one of the most iconic franchises ever. And I do think it's worth playing to those that haven't. But it's... What's really difficult with Zelda is picking where to start. Because there's a lot of different titles. There's a lot of different play styles of it. If I could make a suggestion, I would say start with... This might be a hot take, but I would say pick either Breath of the Wild or go back and play Ocarina of Time and then play Majora's Mask and then work your way up. Breath of the Wild is only on Switch, yes. Switch 1 and Switch 2. Mount Rushmore of chatters you trust to babysit your kids, and why is Lunky number 1? I don't think Lunky would want to. I would not put him through that. He would probably teach him some insane fucked up. No, he wouldn't. I think Lunky would, if he was getting paid, I think he would actually do it responsibly. Okay, number 1, I'm gonna put myself in the position of having a kid. No, I'm not gonna do all the Korok seeds. I'm just planning to do a playthrough. We're doing a bunch of playthroughs on stream this year. Is it crazy that the first name that popped into my head was Laura? I don't know why. I just think I could trust, like, if I had a child, I really think Laura would be like a great option to just like pick to like or ask to babysit, you know? I don't know why. I haven't really celebrated yet. That's okay. You do it on your own time. You do it on your own time. I do think Megan would also be a great choice. Spoiler alert, they're all going to be women. just throwing this out there. All right. Just throwing this out there. Yeah, probably Laura, Megan. Dude, Wanda. I think I would pick Wanda. I think Wanda is a fantastic choice. And then the last option that I honestly, I'm going to go with an honorable mention just because I don't know if they would actually want to do this. I think Hannah would be a good choice, so I'm going to put her as an honorable mention. And then the last one that I would pick. What am I being selected for? Somebody asked the Mount Rushmore of people I would let or ask to babysit my kids, and you were on there. Again, none of these are taking into account if somebody says no. They're just my choices. And then I'm trying to think. Well, I am the grandma. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you have experience, you know? You have experience, and I'm sure you are an amazing grandmother, mother, everything of the sort. So that's why I was like, Wanda's obviously number one. And then, okay, so my last choice that I would 100% make. I gotta scroll up. I gotta scroll up. You know what? I don't know if she would even want to. The answer is probably no, but I might say Amber. I might just say Amber. Your mom, if she's here. If my mom is here, I would pick her, but she's only on Twitch like once every 4 months. My mom is actually, she's great with kids. And then they go home, right? It's for babysitting. You know, it's not, you're not there forever. I like babysitting. Okay, then I would pick Amber. Those are my choices for right now. The 8-month-old Diet Coke. At least do the decaf version. It's so funny. My other choices, I said Laura, Megan, Amber, honorable mention Hannah, because I wasn't sure if she would want to, but it sounds like she does. So it can be split between Amber and Hannah for the last one. And then Wanda. Those were my choices that I would unironically trust with looking after a child of mine. Chris, I think, would also be a good choice, but I was going specifically all women here. You know, I just, there's a lot that I do trust in the community, and that was just kind of like my gut instinct. Trust with a child, a little different for some people, you know, but I've also never had a child of my own. Well, I don't think pets count, but I do love them in the same way that I would a child, you know? So I know it's a little different, but oh my God, y'all. Lola was all over me this weekend. She missed me so much. It was beautiful. What up, Axnu? Yeah, exactly. John, I'm not saying that. Fuck you, man. You can't don't twist my words. I didn't say that. Yeah, women are... Guys, no, I'm not going to say that, so it gets clipped out of context. What are you, crazy? I just think, in my mind, I've experienced more women that I deem responsible in this community than some of the shit that men say. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. So funny. Oh, man. Dude, Axnu, how about those flyers, huh? They picked up a dub in game 1, right? Is this a challenge? Technically I did give myself a challenge today. If I don't beat the Trials of the Sword today, I have to mod somebody that I really wouldn't normally mod. Do weapons break? They do break, yeah. So I'm trying to be careful with them. Yes, bro, it's epic. Well, I'm happy for you, man. You know, it was genuinely, it was a long time coming, and Flyers have a good young team, man. They really, really do. They really do. The Bruins broke my heart last night, but that's all good. You know how to ride a bike? I do. I almost brought my lowest of expectations. No, exactly. I almost brought my bike back with me today, but I don't have the space for it yet. We haven't made space. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, Jenny. Yeah, no. No. Not a challenge of being irresponsible with babies. I don't want to babysit anyone. Right, that's why I didn't pick you. So I was like, I don't know. I don't think Jenny would want to. What do you mean, not a good time? Did they steal my piece of meat? But yeah, they do, user. I would babysit if I'm asked. Yeah, but it's my child, Tiff, and I just fear that you would... Oh, I shouldn't even say it out loud. I'm just kidding. I would babysit, but I would teach them to be evil. See, Haley's on her evil arc right now. There's evil Meowie and there's evil Haley. You think I would bring harm to her hypothetical? Guys, I didn't. Whoa, there it is. She said it. Oh my God. Tiffany, 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 dude. Oh yeah, they're all gone. All right, we can move forward now. Was when we played Legos, that time the kids were actually calm. I feel like Legos just like anytime a kid sees Legos, they're just like, all right, I gotta lock in here. It's like, all right, like I gotta take this shit serious. This is life or death right now. Let's just do. I'll wait till I lose some health. I will wait till I lose some health, and then we'll use some of the other ones. Legos activate your almonds. What does that even mean? Freeze. You know, I do have to admit, oops. My brother and I were never really into Legos when we were kids, but I don't know. Legos were, even then, they were still so expensive. I don't think we could afford them. However, we did have the luxury of having like Bionicles, Lincoln Logs, some like other like hand-me-downs. Again, I'm not trying to like we were not, you know, poor by any means. My parents were just, they were selective with when they did stuff. And I'm not trying to claim that. Shout out to the poor. Dude, I need this. Speed, I need this. Right, give me that. You don't know what Bionicle is? Oh, dude, they were cool as hell. Also, Zoids. Zoids were sick as hell, too. Yeah, Tiff, they were like, I'll show you after this level. Once we get through here, I'll show you what a Bionicle looks like. Bionicle. Or maybe once I finish this level. Once we finish the middle trials, I'll show a Bionicle. They are cool though. Let's get rid of that, and we'll pick the. Your mom is kind of homely. Oh yeah, sorry. I was like, wait a second. Are you talking about my mom? Then I was like, wait. It's from the Speed meme. Please, Speed, I need this. They had pets? Wait, really? Those might have been a little after my time. I remember I obviously liked the red Bionicle, who was supposed to be like the main one. You can tell, y'all, I kind of went with like red everything. You know, red Bionicles, red Pokemon. All right, well, before somebody makes a joke, no, I don't wear red hats, okay? Just want to get this out of the air. Or out in the air. I'm falling. Hold on. Negated the damage. I don't know why I flicked it like that. That was crazy. There we go. All right, big. Yo, what up, Micah? How are you doing today? Thank you, everybody, for the follows and the likes on the live on TikTok and everything. I do appreciate that. We definitely need this. This is going to end up being pretty good. But what do I want to drop? I already have some. Maybe we drop this because this does 45. This does 45. I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna show a Bionicle real quick because I love Bionicles. Y'all, these are Bionicles, okay? You build them. They were pretty easy, but they had like different themes to them. Like they had like different powers. Like some were fire, some were like leaf bound, stuff like that. And you build them, and they were actually like you could bend the limbs and everything. And when they battled, you could like. Yeah, there we go. Come on, get in here.
Hello, it's me, your close personal friend.
Sick hair. We're not close friends, bro. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and click out of that now. It is Ruth. Yes, it's the same across all platforms on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. My usernames have underscores, but on Twitch and YouTube, they are all Rager Brian. Yes. I'm doing good. I had one, I think. Dude, listen, Bionicles were the shit in the early 2000s. My brother and I loved building them. We loved it. But yeah, Ruth, if you use Twitch, I stream on Twitch all the time. I stream on Twitch a lot more than I do YouTube, but I've been doing more and more multi-streams lately. So, but we have a pretty cool community over here on Twitch. I would say I've been doing this for like a few years now, and it's full screen, which is really nice. I don't know if you're in the full screen YouTube stream or the shorts, but I'll make a deal. If anybody's on YouTube or TikTok right now and they come over to Twitch, I will gift them a sub so they don't have to deal with ads. Because that is an unfortunate thing. Yo, thank you for the follow. Who was that? Yes. All right, I got you. Hold on. I see who it is. Let me go ahead and gift you a sub so you don't have the ads, and you can have the emotes as well. We have 2 brand new emotes, and we have some really good ones. We have our stream mascot, Luna, who has some great emotes made by Dandy Jed. And then we have a few other kind of like variety emotes as well. Of course, of course. Welcome over to Twitch, Ruth. Other than Silene, who would you trust most to take care of a horse? Laura, aren't you a horse girl? Dude, Laura's just getting picked for everything responsible. I think Laura's a horse girl. Oh, I switched over. Snow, are you being honest right now? Are you being honest? Where did you find me? What platform? No? All right, I'm thinking of someone else then. I'm sorry. Dude, Laura got so upset with me right there. Twitch? That's not switching over. Now you say I'm a horse girl? Well, you give those vibes, bro. What do you want from me? When I switch to Twitch. Hold on. Whoa, holy shit, I got sniped the hell out. All right, let's go ahead. Let's heal here. Let's fix this. I can't get distracted. I gotta lock in. Wait. Where is that wizard? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna do... Let's use this. Okay, don't have to worry about that anymore. Whoa! Oh, my bow broke too. Hey! What are you... Dude, I didn't know they threw things like that. Okay, let me get a good weapon out that is not a fire. There we go. Good thing we have some fairies, but I would really like to save those. All right, I need to... We're going to heal again. You know what? We're just going to heal all the way. We'll deal with the repercussions after. Weapon. What do we want to use? Let's use... Actually, let's use this. Not good. Not good. Gotta get out of there. What up, Tiff on YouTube? Yes, thank everybody who's hanging on YouTube, and if you've liked the stream, same with everybody on TikTok. If y'all have liked the live, it does help push it to other people. That's kind of sick, man. You want a free way to help out? Okay. Let's heal. Let's heal. Let's heal. Mod sword incoming? Come on, bro. Believe in me. Dude. Yeah, shout out to Huge Anus. Love that guy. He's in a lot of streams. What? He can pick that up? Dude, I didn't know they could pick that up. Oh my god. Hold on. Dude, I'm using a lot of my health right now, but... Dude, I didn't know they could pick those up. That's kind of cool. Knight's bow. That was not anywhere close to me. Come on, man. We're using a lot of food right now. Okay, let's end this thing with this. Not good. Okay, we used one fairy. Damn, dude. That sucks, but we're still alive. We're still in it. Today just in my day for Breath of the Wild, just defeated a Lionel only for a Blood Moon to rise and got clapped. Dude, not Rom. I'm so sorry, man. That does suck, but you know what? If you beat it once, it goes to show you that you can do it again. So you'll do it again, you'll farm some XP. You know what I mean? Not XP. Not really XP in this game, but you know what I mean. I think you're catching the drift. Hugh's whole shtick is pretty wide open, not gonna lie. Dude, press 1 if your shtick is wide open right now. All right, let's collect some of these goodies, huh? Getting to it, yeah. Getting to it, yeah. Were there more boxes in this area? I don't. I definitely want the broadsword, so we're gonna drop this. Because the Lionel should be coming up soon. I don't think it's next. So I'm gonna try to save some of my food until we do actually get to the Lionel, just because I want to make sure I'm max health before we get there. But if it is next, then we'll just heal immediately. But I think we're good. I think we're good in here. Whoa, Black Betty. Yo, later, Snowy. Thanks for chilling, bud. I appreciate you. Thanks for chilling. Let's use the fire arrows in here, so that way we can save our fire weapons for the fire weapon for the Lionel and a few other things. Yo, what up, Stone? How are you doing today, man? All right, let's get. Oh no, this one should be fine. I don't like where my stamina was at right there. I should heal. I should heal. Got like nothing right now. Making some chicken Alfredo. Hell yeah, Ruth. Chicken Alfredo is so damn good. Hey, Bev, what's going on? Happy Monday. Tip, thank you for liking live on TikTok. There is an added, by the way, for those that don't know, oddly enough, excuse me, there is an added damage bonus to Talus with the Stone Smasher. For those that didn't know, because it is a stone that powers it on the top of its head, but it's specifically stronger against those enemies, which is kind of cool. Got my social platforms covered. I really do appreciate it. Seriously, thank you. You're a real one. Especially with homemade sauce. Dang. Lionel time. All right, gotta eat up. Gotta eat up. Let's see. Okay. Probably could have saved that one, but it's all good. Let's go with the Dragonbone Moblin Club to start us off. Yep, and then we'll just kind of take it from here. Come on! Not bad so far. Hopefully we can get a nice stun on him soon. Dragonbone's almost done. We can probably get one more hit with it though, which will be... You're not getting out of this one. Come at me! There we go. Not like this. Not like this. Okay. Let's go with... We're going to go with the Lysol. Just because then I can use my shield as well. Yo, Ruth, thank you for the follow on TikTok, and thanks for liking the live. Sleepy Pup! Hi, Sleepy Pup. And then you know what? Let's use this. Hold on, y'all. If anybody is chatting right now, I promise I will catch up after. I am just locked in on... Hey, shit. I'm locked in on beating the trials today, so I don't want to fuck around with the Lionel. It's almost done. I really should take out a big weapon to finish it off, but... Ooh, we got a stun on it. All right, let's take out the Stone Smasher and let's finish this thing off. Lionel down, dude. Lionel down. Let's go. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. Yes, I have had I never remember how it's pronounced. It's either Birria or Berea. I think it's Birria. Is it Birria tacos? They're incredible, especially the dip that comes with them as well. Very, very good. Let's see. Okay, we'll take this bow and shield. I'm definitely going to want to get rid of the shield and keep this shield, 44. Okay. All right, we're good, dude. All right, we're already moving on. There should be a nice little break right here. But Sleepy Pup, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Imagine there's a gold Lionel in Master Mode in the Trials of the Sword. Dude, that would be a pain in the ass. It would actually be a huge pain. My God. All right, let's bring this up. Okay. Okay, I don't want to scare the fairies because I have a bad habit of doing that on this level. So let's go ahead and focus on getting those first. So we're just going to crouch and get them. It has lower durability. Really? It's interesting to know. I did not know that. I guess I was looking at it from the defense standpoint, but probably shouldn't have. But that'll be a good learning experience for the future. Also, yeah, Ruth, thank you for the follows on all my streaming platforms. That's super, super kind. Seriously, really do appreciate that. No, we have a very good community here, especially the Discord, super chill. If y'all play a lot of different games, whether it's Nintendo or there's a little bit of, I would say, something for everybody in the Discord too. For anybody that is in the community or new, if you're on TikTok and you want a link to it, I can definitely get that over to you. Or anybody that's on YouTube or Twitch, ! Discord, and you can get in there as well. Well, okay, Nightbot did it for me on Twitch, so I didn't even have to do it. Royal Bow. Okay. Royal Bow's sick. Dude, Nightbot just listening to me. Royal Shield. All right, now we're going to get rid of... Let's get rid of the Mighty Lionel Shield and we'll get the Royal. Yo, sounds good, Kelly. Good luck, good luck. Hope it's good for you. And thank you for the good luck on the trials. I believe we're gonna get it done today. In the words of Kel, I do, ooh. Y'all, big Saturday coming up. The Nintendo 64 Gauntlet. I'm beating 8 Nintendo 64 games on Twitch this Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little worried. But it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a fun day. If y'all are into some gaming and a chill place to hang out during like streams or whatever, there's going to be a lot of childhood favorites. Well, if you're one of the olds like me, it'll be a childhood favorite. There we go. If you're one of the fellow olds. Yo, later, Ruth. Hope you have a good day. Heal these up. Yo, thank you for liking the live. It didn't show me who the name was, but I hope you're having a good day. My trip got moved to next week, so hopefully I can catch Yoshi's Story. Yo, hell yeah, Haley. I think I made an executive decision, by the way, y'all. We're going to start with GoldenEye. We're going to get the longest playthrough out of the way first. And then I'm thinking we might end the night with Yoshi's Story. Mainly because it's a pretty chill game. Which shrine is this? This is the Trials of the Sword Nuggets. Also, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for liking the live. This is the Trials of the Sword, so it's the DLC. That was my first game ever. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Do I have... I don't think I have a Yoshi Story box. It's not... I'm not currently in the market for buying any boxes for my collection right now, but that will probably be one of the next ones. That was one of my first ones too, Haley. But yeah, this is the Trials of the Sword. It's various levels, various challenges. And every time we beat a level in the Trials of the Sword, our Master Sword increases in power. Let's... You know what, dude? I think I'm going to save the Hearty Fish Skewer for if we are in desperation mode. And I think I'm going to go in with this health because we have plenty of fairies. I think we're going to go in like this. I think we're going to go in for this next section right here. All right, let's go in. What level is this? What level are we on now? Because I think there's 23 into all the goddamn guardians. Yeah, I know I can cook wood into food. I did that in the master mode versions of the trials. I just don't know if they're worth it for this one. Let me take out a one-handed weapon. This is the one that has been the bane of my existence a couple of times now. I thought it was going to do way more damage. Okay, well, we'll do this. Hold on. Look at me. Oh, no, I need the guardian arrows for that. Okay. And then what's the next one that's going to spawn? It's that one over there. Okay. What if I do... Wait. What if I do this? I'm not getting the timing right on it. Oh, okay. It does not. You don't have to worry about the guardians. Yeah, I have... How many do I have? I have 3. So it's not enough to get all of them. So I do... Shoot in the eye. Yeah, I do. I know that. I just, we're gonna take this one out with a parry real quick. Because I want to save them for the last few. When it starts getting a little bit more complicated for me. All right, we're not locked on right here. So I want to get a little bit closer. Lock on sometime soon. There we go. Too early. I knew that was going to happen. I should eat something, though. You know what? Because of... I'm trying to think. Because of the guardians here, I think I'm going to take the max... I think I'm going to take the full recovery plus hearts. I'm so mad at myself. I'm actually so angry at myself. I can't... God damn it. What a waste. What a goddamn waste. Where's my weapon, by the way? Let's go with this one. I can't, yeah, I can't believe I can't believe I just did that. All right. No! Stop. There we go. Okay, one more. Uno mas, uno mas. We're gonna parry this one so we can save the Guardian Arrow. Whew. Okay. I really wish I hadn't gotten hit by that one. It's not frame perfect, no. It usually you have a few different I think you have a couple of frames to play with. Let's see if there is any chests in here or anything. I don't think there is. No, there isn't. All right, on to the next one. Yeah, you're right, Micah. You are right. Yeah, I can't believe I got hit midair like that. Oh. There's a moving guardian here. And I know there's horses. I'm just trying to see what else there is here before we move forward. What level did they say this? Did it say this was level 20? I think we're getting close to the end. All right, we're okay with this shield. I'm going to use the ancient arrow on this thing, but I need to get closer. And in the event that I don't kill it with this, I'm not going to use the horse. No, I want to be able to parry and everything. I want the flexibility. Oh, you're right. Also, what's up, Nathan? Yeah, I should do that. You're right. I never do that. Actually, I can just do this. We'll be good. Too early. Bozo. Bozo behavior. You know what? Let me do this. I'm going to switch off of this ancient arrow so I don't use it yet. Oop, not that one. Nope, not this one either. Now that I'm thinking about it. I've decided running in nature isn't for me. Emily, what happened? Also, Emily, look, Sleepy Pup's here. She's here to greet you. Yeah, how do I set my I did not mean to, not that. How do I set my sensor to treasure chests? Listen for critters and look at plants. And there's nothing wrong with that, Emily. You don't have to, you're not racing against anybody except for yourself. I forget how to set my sensor in this game. Hold on, we're chilling here for a minute. In the map menu, Sheikah sensor. Oh, shrines. And then, can you even do that for chests in this game, or is that Tears of the Kingdom? She's racing against Usain Bolt. You know what? You're right. You haven't upgraded it? You don't have it unlocked? Dude, I didn't even know I could. Dude, I'm so washed up. I'm so washed up in this game, I didn't even upgrade it. That's so funny. Is it against the point of running? Depends what you're training for. Are you training strictly to run and to time yourself, or are you training to get your heart rate up, you know? Yeah, I gotta upgrade that after. I guess it doesn't really matter as much in here, but training for cross country. Oh, gotcha. Look at the horsies. Remember when somebody, remember when we did the last Trials of the Sword? And somebody told me, they're like, nah, you can kill the horses and you get some meat from it. Liars, dude. Liars. This early, props to you. Yeah, I wanted to make it a challenge. I did a sub goal on Twitch, and people gifted enough subs to unlock it. Oh my god, I forgot about this thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. I remember. Yeah, usually they do them a lot later. Max out hearts, max out stamina and everything. But yeah, like I said, I wanted a challenge with this game because I played it so many times now. I think this is like my 4th or 5th playthrough. But it is one of the, I have one left, Nathan. I have one left, so I might use it, but isn't there, I think there's metal boxes up at the top here that you can drop on this thing. If I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Gonna eat horse? No, don't do that. Yes. No, don't eat a horse. Is that actually true, Emily? I would believe it. Okay. Oh, wait. I remember what I did. I would throw bombs at this thing. Save it if you can. You'll thank yourself. No, I'm trying to save it as long as I can. So we will... I can do bombs. I have bomb arrows. I can definitely do bomb arrows. Maybe we use the mighty Lionel bow. Yo, Tyler, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate that. All right, let's do this. And I'm going to save my heals because there's not a ton left. And how many fairies do I have left? I have 3 fairies, so we have 3 revives, which is okay. Let's do this. Yo, Andrew, thank you for the follow on TikTok, bro. Oh! To snipe the fans? Should I do it with just like normal arrows, you think? You think more normal arrows are enough? All right, we'll wait till it comes back around. Or I could always do it with bombs as it gets a little bit closer too. I could have sworn there were metal boxes up here. Would you eat a Canadian goose? Yeah. I don't see why not. Probably just a little gamey. Okay. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay on... Would you drink Grey Goose? I don't think so anymore. It's not after the last incident. I think I'm officially out on Grey Goose from now on. All right, hold on. I'm just waiting for, I'm going to wait for this thing. Oh, it's getting smarter now. Hey, get over here, ugly. Oh, didn't even make it. Oh, man. Yo, kill that guy. Yo, freaking kill that guy. Let's see. Wait, can I stasis this thing? Nope. Okay, I did just want to check. Can't do that either. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna throw a bomb as it gets to the top of it, or as it runs right underneath us here. Impeccable timing. You know what? We're gonna use some bomb arrows. Oh, I'm out. I used them. Okay. What about this? That doesn't really do anything. Okay, what about these? Nothing really extra, but we got it to about half health, so I'm okay with that. It's like the goal is to waste arrows. Seriously, Adam. It's what my goal is, apparently. But I'm gonna continue to waste them because I would rather use these than waste the ancient arrow and some of the other items. Damn. Wait, can you use stasis before shooting? I don't think I can use stasis on this thing, right? I don't think it does it. Can I deflect the beam that it shoots? I'm sure I can, right? Oh, you gotta upgrade it. Sure you can. Yeah, I guess I gotta upgrade it. Oh, you can do it. Okay, well, we'll do it. What up, Hyrule Farmer? How are you doing today? Yes, you can parry the beam. Fuck it. Let's try it, y'all. We're gonna go for it. Yeah, I'm doing this pretty early by playthrough standards. By playthrough standards, I feel like it's pretty early. Let's go for a parry while we're up here. We're gonna shoot it, get its attention. I thought I had it, y'all. I thought I had it. All right, we'll try it one more time. Hey! I really don't want to waste all the fairies, but we've come this far, you know? All right, well, we got one of them. Ah! damn it. It's swaying too much. It's swaying too much. I had the parry perfectly, too. I'm going to try to save it. I think I'm going to try to save the food for the last couple of levels. Because I think we're nearing the end, right? Okay, we got a couple more damage on there. Let's use the Knight's Bow. We still have 38 arrows, too. Hitting the Guardian with the beam or... Yeah, because it flies and it moves around. What floor is this? I think this is 21, so I think there's a couple of more floors left. I think there's a couple more. I think this is 21, Farmer. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm trying to save my weapons as much as I can more than anything. Then parry the beam. Yeah. I'm just playing it extra cautious because I really don't want to have to restart the trials. Okay, we got one more propeller left. God damn it. Sorry, y'all. Hey, to anybody watching, that is completely on me. I was not paying attention for literally like a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot believe I just did that. All right, we're okay. We're okay. Guys, believe in the heart of the cards, right? Sadness. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. There's literally one propeller left. All right, it's almost dead. I was watching, but I figured you do this every time. We actually, on this playthrough, we actually haven't gotten this far yet. It feels like the old days. I will say, beating the Trials of the Sword in Master Mode is one of my favorite gaming achievements that I've done yet. Along with the 50 in Halo 3, living really back in my glory days, and Master Mode in League Play. Or not Master Mode, excuse me. Master Rank. Ooh, okay. All right, let's end this thing. Or let's end, Don't kill me! Did leg day with a headache? Give me a prize. I accept money and protein powder. I'm not giving you shit, bro. Megan, welcome on in. Congrats to you for getting leg day done. Proud of you. All right. All right, so we're through this section. All right, so we'll figure out how many levels we have left. Please have food in here. All right, there's at least arrows. All right, mostly arrows. Skip the SETI too, please, Rag. I'm desperate. No! I'll give you a firm handshake the next time we hang out. That's all I got for you. Okay? Not giving you money. I don't have any money left. I gifted Lunky a month of Turbo. Twitch Turbo. I don't have anything for you, bro. Okay. I think there's a chest. Yeah, there is. It's in the middle one. I was just checking around first before we go up here. But honestly, thank you for the reminder because I probably would have forgot because I'm just excited to be through that section. Huh. There we go. Can you climb like this? No, I'm afraid of heights, unfortunately. Anytime I've gone to a climbing gym, I've really tried to go higher, and I just can't. Yes. I'm used to procrastinating. Megan, what if you played Tomo offline? Ooh, bomb arrows. There we go. Why don't you play some Tomo offline, you know? You don't owe any of these derelicts anything. Not legal. Just record it, bro. Just record it and then cut it up into little highlights that you can review with people on stream. Last two, now it gets fun. I forgot about these. Forgot about this section. Is it only one of these flying around? Uh-oh. Ooh, and a Guardian. Okay. Hey! To draw new items. Exactly. Okay, so there's a Guardian and there's we'll call it a helicopter for lack of a cooler term. Okay, so I think I'm going to focus on the helicopter first to try to take this out. Let's go ahead with the bombs and we'll go with the royal bow. Okay, we're out of bomb arrows. Okay. Yo, what's up, Willow? Willow, admittedly, I haven't been pushing as many or putting out as many shorts, but I've been focusing on long form videos. So if you haven't seen any of those, I would check them out. But what's up, Willow? Yeah, I multi-stream on Twitch, both Twitch and YouTube now, and TikTok. Sometimes I come in here and act like it's my journal. Today I played Tomo on stream and then I worked and had 3. Yeah, Megan, you know what? We appreciate the updates. Yo, what up, Emmy? How are you doing today? It's very nice to see you. Yo, Alex Coates, thank you for sharing the live. Yeah, but there's a... Oh, yeah, there is one. Oh, God, I forgot about this one. Somebody said it in the TikTok chat, and I was like, wait a minute, I forgot about that one. All right, so let's just do this. Wait, can I do this? And then... Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll save some of our weapons and our arrows and stuff. Yikes. Yeah, I can, but I wanted to damage that. Yo, think of the follow. Actually, once that fire goes out, let's go back over here. Yeah, I'm not as worried about the one at the top. We'll probably take care of that one next. Doing good. Work was tiring as heck today. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll help you chill out a little bit. How does that sound? We got you. Well, at least I will. Or I'll try. Hockey tomorrow? Yeah, Megan, the Canadians ended up winning yesterday, right? They played game 1. I think they won 4-3, if I'm not mistaken. Why didn't you throw the blade? Because I'm trash, pilot. Does that answer your question? I have the Canadians making it to the cup final. I have the Canadians versus the Avalanche, and I do have them losing to the Avalanche, but they have a very young and very good team. And they have a damn good young goalie, too, in Jakob Dobes. I don't know if he's the starter for them in the playoffs, but... All right, we're going to run this way. Let's go with... Okay. We're okay. Complete misplay on my part. There we go. All right. That's fine. You know what? Really not that bad. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. All right. One more in... We're at the top of the tower. Emmy, I've seen a few games, but honestly, I don't pay for Nessun in New England, so I don't get to watch as much of them. Because they play the Boston Pride on there a lot, but I don't pay for Nessun. But it is... the league is growing, which I think is fantastic. Cook food in the heat. I don't have any food left. So we're kind of in dire straits. I might have to... Oh, there's a chest up there that I gotta go back for after. Fat dog bark. Nuki cannot hear anything. What? Is Spike barking at Nuki right now? Is that what's going on? I know, pilot. We're in a tough spot, but we're doing okay. Hold on. Dire Straits reference? Isn't there a band called Dire Straits? Get paid $1 million? Yeah, didn't Asia Wilson just sign a $5 million contract? Do you have arrows? I do, but I'm trying to save them for right now. Which honestly, I should probably just use them on this thing. Okay, I don't have any fairies left. We're literally coming down right to the end of it. Where are you at? I think we're on the second to last trial section. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I am going to use some arrows right here, but I want to use a strong bow. And then we'll jump back down. Oh, the Thunderblade's a good idea too. Let's do that. Oh, it's only when it's up you can do damage on it. One more level to go. Yes, sir. All right, you know what? We're just going to do this, y'all. Yes. At least for right now. And then we're going to do... No, you know what? I'm going to save the Lionel sword. This might not be worth it. I know, but you know what? I don't have any fairies left. So I kind of just have to... do what I can for right now, you know? Yo, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. And thank you for the follow as well. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the follows. I am also streaming on Twitch to anybody that is interested there. It's full screen, camera, pretty cool community. Hold on. We're almost there. I'm going to use one of my more damaged ones. Yeah, we'll save the elementals. Well, at least the two that I have left. Okay. Don't use the elementals. I know, I use the frost one, but... No, I know, but you know what? I haven't really been getting throttled Wanda on there. It's weird. But there's quite a few people chilling on TikTok right now, so I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. All right, there we go. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. But no, you're right, Wanda. I should be better about it. It is advertised at the top of the stream, though, for anybody that is interested. But yeah, dude, we have a lot of homies chilling on TikTok today. Y'all, one more. Yeah, we saved the arrows, which is good. Hold on. All right, let's get rid of this because we've been using this, and we'll take this shield. Have you been to Montreal? I've been to Montreal quite a few times now. I would say at least like 7 or 8 times. I think. I am planning to go up there soon. Actually, for Megan's birthday. Megan's birthday is coming up soon. Royal Knight Shield is worse? Is it? Really? Should I use the other one? Okay, maybe we go back and we use... Yeah, maybe we go back and we use the other ones. Yeah? Okay, I'll go grab it. I'll actually go grab it. What part of Breath of the Wild is this? What's up, dude? This is the Trials of the Sword. Eat everything you have. This is all I got. Hold on. Let me focus on this first. I think everything went flying, but we got some food right here. But I think the other sword, the other sword, like Sean Connery, I've used quite a bit. Is it a nice city? Montreal's beautiful. Yeah, especially if you go in the summertime. Avoid it during the winter. I'm not saying it's not pretty, but like any northern city, especially with snow, it gets slushy and it's cold, you know? It is used, yeah. It's not brand new. It's not a brand new sword, so I will stick with the new one. But yeah, I love Montreal. Montreal's it's definitely like a top 3 city I've been to, I would say. What's this? Oh, got you. Yes, Emily, I will. Okay. I don't have, you know, we're gonna use La Bomba. And this is my feed. What up, Hunter? Welcome on in, dude. Isn't that it's funny how it works that way, right? It's reading your mind. Whoa, ooh. I should not have done this. All right. There's gonna be arrows scattered around now because I did unfortunately shoot them off the edge, but it's all good. Use swords and elemental spear towards the end. Okay. Yeah, don't spoil it. Don't tell me what it is. I don't remember what the next section even is for the Trials of the Sword, so it'll be a good surprise. But for right now, I'm just gonna go around and gather the things that I've missed so far. Yo, Shark, thank you for the follow, bud. And thank you everybody for liking the live. And thank you to those that have come over to Twitch or YouTube as well. Pretty cool spots. I did it again, Wanda. Yes. You're playing Tears of the Kingdom? Tears of the Kingdom's it's a special game, dude. It's I still like Breath of the Wild more, but it's still a great game. I love it. Very, very good game. But wrong answers only. Yeah, guys, just tell me it's Beetle, and I have to battle Beetle in a one-on-one in a sword fight. Work out. I feel a lot better that way. Apple. Okay, check up here, and I think this is like the last section that I need to check before we're on the last area of the Trials of the Sword. Kind of crazy, man. It's been a long time coming. All right. You fight a stew with his maracas. Beetle's actually the most powerful swordsman. I believe it. I really do. Beetle's a sleeper agent. Sebastian, that's funny. That's a good option, too. That's very funny. All right, here we go, y'all. Off to the last section. Get a sip of water in. Oh, shit, I forgot about this part. Oh, my God. No! Oh, my God. I forgot about all these little fuckers. All right, hold on. Let's switch to a worse bow for right now. You know what the nice thing is, though? We've got some good weapons that they're dropping. We've got some good weapons, so I'm not as upset about that. Fight your parents? Not again. Not again. The first thing I need to do is I need to go take care of... I use the Ancient Arrow on the Lionel. I'm thinking I use it on this, up at the top here. And then, because I can take the Lionel on my own. Like, I can do plenty of parries and arrows and whatever I need to with that. However, this thing is going to be a pain up here. All right. I don't have any stamina. Uh-oh. Hold on. No, we're okay. We're okay. I was going to say, is that thing still chasing me? It's not right now. Hello, mate. I'm going to use the Ancient. I'm just going to do it. Once it pops up again. Okay. Screw it. YOLO. Wait. Let me use this. I did it, y'all. It's too late. It's too late. We're committed now. We're committed. Now we're gonna do this. You guys gotta believe. You guys have to believe. All right? Everyone on TikTok's mad at me right now. You have to believe. You can't. Dude, why'd it go through the fucking roof? Oh my God, I thought I was... Dude, no, I thought I was safe. I know. Oh my God, he can hit you anywhere? Oh my God. Thank you for the follow. Oh my God. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Oh, thank you everybody for the follows on TikTok. I really do appreciate it. I need that in this time of need. All right, we run it back, dude. We're running it back. Thank you everybody. I really do appreciate it. By the way, if y'all want a full screen version of this gameplay, we're going right back into Trials. I was gonna say check me out on the purple app that rhymes with Switch. Yo, what up, ABS? How are you doing today, bro? Yeah, fellow Mr. Bucket Enjoyer. And I thought you dying to one of the bokoblins at the last level would be the most embarrassing. Nah, man, said I got taken out by an arrow. But you know what? We got there and we'll get back there again. Some say there is significance on April 20th. I just remembered it's somebody's birthday. I gotta make sure I text them happy birthday today. All right. Back at step number 1. Here we go. I will say, listen, that was not a throw for content. That was a throw that became content. Unfortunately, that's going to make a great clip. This is not master mode, no. It's just I'm a lower level version of Link right now. Just trying to get through. Yes. But what's up, Daydreamer? All right. Well, you know what? We'll speed run through this section. How does that sound, y'all? Dude, this is the most follows I've had on TikTok in a day. 13's crazy. Thank you, y'all. But no, not master mode. Master mode is fun. I've beaten Trials of the Sword on master mode before, but yo, thank you for the follow, Sam. Do appreciate that. Okay, we'll focus on the keys first. These ugly, ugly bats. Ugly frickin' bats. Yo, thanks for sharing the live too. I got myself all hyped up and everything. I was ready to go. I was ready to finish the trials. And the lapse of judgment, and you know what? I'll say it. Guys, I didn't want to say this, but I can be the bigger man and say this. Chat was right. Everybody that was mad at me for using the ancient arrow, y'all were right. And you know you were. Y'all were right. Thanks for not throwing it in my face after. Yes. Da-na-na-na-na-na. All right, what else can we use here? We'll take this. Dude, I keep getting this notification that the place that I bought the iPod through, they really want me to review the product, and I'm like, I just don't feel like it. Like, I don't leave reviews unless it's like, well, I guess it is a smaller business, so maybe I should. Usually I only do it if it's like Etsy or eBay or something, you know? The monster's been consumed. It is officially, it is worn off a little bit though, because of the tragedy that just happened. Dude, that's I didn't know it was gonna go through the floor like that. Like, that's actually crazy. Dude, what a username. What up, William? Knight's Bow. Y'all, what are some new albums that you've listened to recently that you're really digging right now? Me personally, I really liked the new Ray album. Is that the... I believe it's Ray. I'm sorry if I get the name wrong. It's the album, it's about, like, an album for hope or something, like, of that sort. I can't remember exactly. Spiked Moblin Club. We gotta drop some stuff then. Let's drop this. And this. Kneecap has been my jam lately. Kneecap, huh? I've never heard of that. Is that a band? Is that the name of an album? Yo, thank you for all the likes. Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh. Surely that's all of them, right? Yeah, they're all going down now. Yeah, we're good. All right, on to the next. They're an Irish rap group who only rap in Gaelic certified bangers. Dude, I'm gonna have to check them out. What the hell? Kneecap. I've also been, well, my big release, I don't want to say for the year, but for the first half of the year is coming out this Friday, and it's Noah Khan's new album. I will definitely be jamming to that as much as I can. Rough start. Rough start, dude. Stop. This is probably gonna get dropped again. Oh no. I thought I had too many weapons. Next is hard? What do you mean next? Like the next level? I was literally, hey, it doesn't get any harder or worse than this. I was literally just on the last level of the Trials of the Sword, And I died to the Lionel shooting arrows at me, so it could have been much better, and it can be much worse. So I'm trying to keep things in perspective for myself right now. But what's up, Whiskey? I like the username. Oh. There, just shocked him. Which reminds me. We'll just take the arrows here. Get out of there real quick. This happens every time with this. Well, not every time, but a lot of the times with this one. Yep. Oh, you know what? It's worth it, dude. I was taking too much damage anyway. I was taking way too much damage. Earth to Eve has been my favorite lately, but no specific albums. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Speed run through this. All the way to the end to dying. For some reason, I always, or not always, as I said, but whenever I get to the electric arrow, whatever that thing is, I always struggle with it. Like the way it just, I don't know. Because it just has to shoot the ground. It doesn't even have to shoot me. Do I have any food on me to just get that last quarter before I go in? Fireproof elixir. We're not going to need that yet. The final trials. The intersection got a target. Okay, speed run through it again. If you cook a dragon horn with defense food, it ups it for 30 minutes. Ooh. Probably should do that, but I don't know. I think we can make it through it. I just I made a stupid mistake on that last section. Put this away. Okay. Dude, wait a minute. Yo, what up, Ice? How are you doing today? Thanks for filling out your card, dude. Get a wooden weapon. Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, man. Hey, are you actually gonna dodge this time? Dude, Ice, were you here for what just happened to me? Yes. Not the last attempt, but the attempt prior. I was literally on the last level and I got shot by the Lionel arrow and I died. Dude, Brett, me too. I'm so disappointed that Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have a DLC like this because it's actually so fun. We're gonna go with you died on Lionel again. Not the Lionel. I got all the way to the last level. It was the zebra or the striped Lionel and all of the other bokoblins that were around it. It was literally the last level of Trials. It was crazy. It was my own fault, though. Completely my own fault. Should have listened to chat. All good, though. The first Lionel that you fight is actually, it's pretty easy, to be honest with you. Yeah, I wish Tears had a Trials of the Sword or something that's similar to it. Because they kind of, and I know they said from the beginning they weren't going to do a DLC, but it just, I don't know, man. The post-game doesn't add a lot to it, you know? Still just kind of adventure around and not do a whole lot. Ready for Trials of the Sword? No, exactly. I completely agree. I should have, I should not, I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, I think I forgot that the striped Lionel, when you fight, I didn't remember that the arrows actually go through, like, the cover that I was under. But that was, again, like I said, that was completely on me, so. Actually, there's quite a few weapons in here that I can take. I don't know why I didn't take those. Not taking the arms. Oh, this headset's killing my head. They do ice, and I believe they're fire arrows as well. Yeah, it was basically raining fire arrows down on me after I just killed the Guardian. It was like the Tower Guardian. Have you thought about how having a smaller head? You know, I haven't thought of that, but I really should look into head reduction. Cranium reduction surgery. I think it'll do me well. I'm so bad at fighting Lynels. Once you get the timing down with it, Emmy, it's not too bad. It's all just judging if they're going to slice, or if they're going to go like vertical slice or side slice. And then once you figure that out, just based off of like the physical cues that they do, it's not too bad. But yeah, it is. There's a learning period for it for sure. Okay. Time is it? Almost 7? Yeah, quarter of 7. We're making some good time. I do think we're gonna beat this today. I've only ever defeated the Guardian of the Shrines. I can't parry. Emmy, I believe you can. Ready? I'm gonna show you a nice. I don't know if you've ever looked this up or if you've ever seen it. There's a nice visual cue for depending on what distance you are from the Guardians. Watch. I'm gonna say this now and I'm gonna mess it up later. But there's a nice visual cue to look at. As soon as you see the Guardian eyeball like glow, you get ready to parry like a second after and you're usually good to go. If you're further away, you have to delay it a little bit, but if you're like right up close to it, it's super easy. I shouldn't say it's easy. It's still good timing skill, but it does make it a little bit easier. I had to remember how to do that when I started playing this again. All right, come on, all of you. I didn't want the arm. It's fine. All right, make sure I get that. Hey! This one got his head back on his shoulders. Snipe. Bang. Honestly, a pretty sick shot. We'll drop this. Take the Boko Club. And then drop the arm here. Get the Magnesis. How long have I been live so far? Almost 2 hours? Crazy. I feel like time's flying by. Alright, not quite far enough. Which is the one with the lightning? Is it you? Or you? I think this is the last one. In this section. Yep. All right, there we go. On to the next. On to the next. Dude, all the little sound effects in this game, I could still play and watch this game for basically forever. Just so fun to watch. I even watch I don't really watch speedruns of it, but it was very cool seeing it on GDQ. I watched somebody run this blindfolded, which they basically just run to Ganon and take care of all of like Ganon and the little creatures that they have to, but it was still very, very impressive. Anybody that can play a game blindfolded is insane. I don't care. I don't care if it's running. I know, Paper. It was the same. I'm pretty sure it was Bubsy, the world record holder in Super Mario 64 blindfolded speedruns. I'm pretty sure he did that in Breath of the Wild as well. On Breath of the Wild, I missed the fusing of the Tears of the Kingdom weapons. It can be fun. I found it kind of annoying sometimes. I don't know if that's a hot take amongst like the Zelda community, but I don't know. I didn't love all the fusing. I just felt like it made the weapons look a little uglier. You know what I mean? What do we want to use here? Let's use the Boko Club. Right in the peener. Can't be missing those, dude. My fusing was always off. Really? You just get the fusing off? No, Sleepy Pup, it's okay. It's just bone. It's just a bone peener. right, let's see. Bow's broken. We'll go with the weak one because we're just trying to shoot it in the eye. I don't know. There were a lot of things that I liked about Tears of the Kingdom, and then there was a handful of things that I just didn't like it as much. You know what I mean? The word... Oh, I got you. Okay. Well, I can't promise that I'll never use it again because I definitely will. But I'll keep that in mind. How does that sound? Dude, I never get YouTube Studio notifications anymore. What is this thing that just came through? Like, I thought I had it turned off. Better not be some bullshit. Come on, take your ribcage out. Hey. One more hit, maybe? Yep, there we go. All right. Now we can pick up the remainder of the items. Your identity has been verified. Go to gifts page to get... Did my YouTube get hacked? What's going on? What do you mean my identity is verified? No, I would not be live right now on YouTube as well if my YouTube got hacked. It would have kicked me off, so we're good. It's very strange though. I don't know why. I don't know what they mean by my identity was verified. Just a little confusing. Let me just make sure that I'm still logged into it. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I don't know why it said that. I'm gonna get some curtains for this window too. It makes everything so bright. Oops, here we go. Brian is no longer Brian, I guess. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even want to know what it's gonna end up being now. It's gonna be my new name on YouTube is gonna be Brad, Rager Brad. All right, let's go get the ferry. Ferry first. Get some blackout curtains. That is what I'm planning to do. Yeah, blackout curtain. You know the nice thing too is, I don't know if anybody has like a collection of anything. It does also help cut down on some of like the UV damage that you get with it. You know, like that's why. Honestly, that's why I didn't have my boxes out yet. I was just worried. I'm sure I'm overthinking it. I was just worried that they were going to take like UV damage or something like that and get bleached out a little bit. But I do think those acrylic cases have UV blocker on them, so I really shouldn't be worried about it. My new glasses got shipped too, so I should have my new glasses, I think, by the end of this week. You guys are going to see a new Brian. Plastic frames and everything. Never had plastic frames before for like regular glasses. I have for sunglasses, but never for the basics. I feel like that's damaging if they're directly in the window, like on the windowsill. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I always think of like all the... You ever been in like... I have like core memories of being in a garage as a kid, like a neighbor's garage, and they just have posters on the wall. And they're all like sun bleached and everything, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's get scared. I get scared sometimes. All right, let's cook. Jesse, we need to cook. Stop. Stop it. Link looking ugly as shit at the Grammys right now. No, Emmy, it's okay. It's okay, Emmy. No need to shake. Don't shake. I'm just kidding. You can shake. Yo, Snowy, welcome back. Welcome back, Snowy. But yeah, for anybody on Twitch right now that's watching, I picked up a new CRT. And I have my CIB collection down here too, with my childhood GameCube, which is kind of cool. So, I have a nice little cozy spot again. I have a nice little cozy spot again to play some of my older games on the GameCube and stuff, and show off some of the collection. Or look at. I don't know about show off, but we don't have visitors. Might have room to get Tomo, dude. Yeah, well, you should, man. Do you have it for the Switch? Do you have Tomo for the Switch? It's so funny that Meowie's in like everybody's Tomo island, but he doesn't have the game. You should leave that by an open windows for safekeeping. Emmy, are you gonna come steal my collection? See what's going on? Not yet, but I like the idea of free. Free is, hey, listen, free is nice. Free is definitely nice, man. I will say, I haven't been giving Nintendo much credit on a lot of things lately. And I don't know if they necessarily deserve credit on this anyway, because they really just lowered the price to what it should have been in the first place. But I do like that it's $60 for the digital copies of games. So in fact, I'm actually rescinding that I'm giving them credit, and it should be $50. Oh, of course, Wanda. Wanda, I hope you enjoy it. It is it's a very fun. I like that everybody is uploading their Miis as well. Yo, Emery, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the follow on TikTok. We were just at the end of the Trials of the Sword, and unfortunately, I did, as they say in the industry, freak it, and I died. So we're back to square one, but we've got this. I'm not gonna heal yet. We'll do that later. I know, Meowie. It was a complete skill issue. I got my own head about it. Oh, I was gonna say the exit's over here. I hope someone clipped it. Somebody did clip it, and if they didn't, I'm definitely gonna... I should take that back. I know somebody clipped it, but I don't know if they got me saying in the clip. I said something like, I'm just gonna use the ancient arrow, and I think this is gonna pay off. And then you can literally see the Lionel shooting its tri-bow into the air, and then it comes down and kills me, like, within seconds after I said that. It was actually impeccable timing for all things considered with, like, a clip, but I still was not thrilled about it. Heartbroken is more of the word, but it was incredible timing. I guess that is the silver lining with streaming, even if something catastrophic happens to you. You can at least make it into content a little bit. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Seriously, thank you. Welcome over. Bang. Nintendo 64 Gauntlet this Saturday. Hopefully people can stop by. Obviously, I would never expect somebody to be here for an entire 12-hour stream. Yo, thank you for the follow as well. What the heck? Thank you, everybody. Seriously. You play anything? Oh, dude, Snowy. Perfect segue, huh? Yeah, I speedrun Super Mario 64. Admittedly, my last session was what we call butt cheeks. It was really not good. But yeah, no, I play a lot of different things. We're doing a lot of variety playthroughs this year on stream. Doing a lot of variety playthroughs. Next month in May, I'm hosting what's called the Mushroom Marathon. So I'm going to be playing through a bunch of, like, you know, Mario-centric but Mario-centric games. Like, we're going to do Odyssey. We're going to do Luigi's Mansion, Princess Peach Showtime, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, or whatever it's called. We're going to do Wario World. I gotta pick a new Yoshi game because I think I originally said Yoshi Story, but we're doing Yoshi Story in the Gauntlet this Saturday, so I'm gonna pick a different one. And then we're doing Waluigi's Taco Stand, which is a ROM hack, but it's the only 3D Waluigi game that I could find that is available, and they don't have... Waluigi doesn't have his own game in 3D, so... we're just gonna do this just to get rid of it real quick. But yeah, it should be fun. Some of them are revisits and some of them are brand new playthroughs, so. Hey. Yes. All right, let's see. I'm going to switch to... Nah, this is fine. Look at the flick of that wrist. You should play Yoshi's Woolly World. What is that? Is that on the Switch? Or if it's on the Wii U, that's the only console I actually just sold my Wii U. It's the only Nintendo console I don't have anymore. I didn't have a need for it, you know? They ported all of the good games, a lot of the good games for it. It's on the Wii U. Or is it on the Switch? It is on the Switch. Wait, really? I could have sworn that one was a Wii U game. Because I know Crafted World is on the Switch. Are you sure? It's on both. Really? I didn't know that. Wait a minute. Really? Let me look this up. Sorry, y'all. We'll get back into the Yoshi's Woolly World Switch. Oh no, it's on the Wii U. It's not on the Switch. It's not on the Switch, but that's okay. I was like, I'd be surprised if I hadn't played that yet, if it was on the Switch. Because I had a Wii U and I was going to get that game and then I didn't end up getting it. I actually only bought the Wii U. I've told the story a few times on stream. I only bought the Wii U because of the Virtual Console. Not 2 weeks later, they announced the Virtual Consoles for the Switch. I was so pissed. Okay, not bad. Sun's starting to go down a little bit. Not as bright. I'm here so you can reset. Or like, I refuse to reset again. I was literally just on the last level, bro. Just a few minutes ago. Well, not a few minutes ago. Maybe like a half an hour now. I was on the last level of Trials and I died. I choked. I choked so hard. Big time choker. Brian Choka. I don't want to reset. Did you beat the middle trials? Yeah, that's how we're on the final trials. Yep, we are on literally the last leg of the trial. So the beginner and the middle are done. Because this is a brand new playthrough. Well, as of the beginning of this month, it is. Was it this month? Or was it last? I think it might have been the end of last month, actually. Now that I think about it. I don't need that. At least you choke people around. Choking by yourself is frightening. Shut up, dude. The only time... I'm going to knock on wood. The only time I've ever choked in real life was on... So embarrassing. It was on a piece of Captain Crunch and my mom had to give me the Heimlich when I was like 8 years old. So embarrassing. It was literally a single piece. Because you know in cartoons, how they'll have like a spoon or a fork and they go like that? I did that. I did that and I choked on a piece of Captain Crunch because it got stuck in my throat. Okay. This is actually a great weapon to have. We'll drop the axe. You should try for 100%. Nah, I've 100%ed this game already. This is just a casual playthrough for this go around. A lot of people wanted me to replay it, and so I am. But we have plenty. We have a bunch of games that we're going to be playing through this year. So I don't want to focus all of my time on this. 100% would take months with how much I can stream. Yeah, right? Captain Crunch ain't a bad way to go. Choked on his... Oh, dear, Sleepy Pup. Not granola. At least yet. I knocked on wood. I knocked on wood. There is still time. Dude, I probably haven't had Captain Crunch in maybe 15 years, dude. Been a long time. Long time. I don't really eat cereal like that anymore, if we're gonna be completely honest. I very rarely even have cereal. I choked with the chocolate once watching watching a comedy show with my parents. I started choking because of a joke. My parents thought I was exaggerating how funny the joke was as I fell to the floor. It felt like I was going to die with everyone laughing at me. Dude, you got to do the... Did you do the universal like this? I need to get my esophagus stretched. Pardon? Pardon? Dude, Taryn, you're a lifesaver, really? Wait, where's this? Hold on, I will find it. Dude, is there really ancient arrows in here? Dude, Taryn, what a lifesaver. My God, Taryn, congratulations. You just promoted yourself to #1 chatter of the day over on TikTok. How does that sound? No, I get it, Arlek. I do. I'm scared. Amber, what does that even entail? Like, do they put like one of those cameras down there? Taryn, you keep up this kind of energy, you might work yourself in a mod one day. Not that you even want it. Might have you might be working yourself into a job here on TikTok. Seriously, thank you so much. And stretch it out, dude. I don't know. Is this like a normal practice? Like, why do they do this? I've never heard of this before. Suggest a chocolate or ice or anything that melts. Yeah, maybe stick for something that melts first. Maybe don't go for... Wait. Oh, yeah, no ice arrows until the next section. Okay, so we'll use this just to, Yo, thank you for the follow. Seriously, I appreciate that. We'll do this. But... I guess I've choked on ice once, but it did melt. That is the nice thing with ice, is at least it melts at some point, you know? Like, even if you're screwed for a few moments, it'll eventually liquefy itself just a little bit. Hey, come on up. Okay. Played myself. Then we'll do this. There we go. What do we want to use here? I'm going to use the sledgehammer. Because it does more damage to the rocks. Dude, this is a 12 damage weapon. And you would literally think it was like a 45 damage with how much it's actually doing to it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Knew that was going to happen. I'll have just a few weeks and I'm going to a comedy show that I've been waiting a long time for. To any fans of the podcast Bad Friends, Bobby Lee is finally... It's literally the name of his tour. He's going on tour for his stand-up special called Finally. And I got tickets to go see him on May 3rd. So Emily and I are going to go. And I'm very, very excited. He's been a comedian for like 20, 30 years. And he's finally doing a stand-up special, which is pretty sick. So I'm excited to go and see him. But I've been listening to Bad Friends for years and years and years. All right, let's go damage these. Or let's go get whatever's in here first. Yeah, thank you again, everybody, for the follows today. Y'all have been popping off with all the follows and likes today. I do really, really appreciate it. I'm under anesthesia. Ember, do you actually have this like scheduled, or is this just something that you want to do? You know what I mean? Zoe, you know him? Do you know him from Mad TV? Yes. That is what he was known for at first. All right, floor 12. Floor 12. We're making some pretty good time. I was going to say, it's definitely full. What, anesthesia? What? Not scheduled, but recommended. I said if I choked badly a few more times, I'd call them. You know what, I believe level 14 has ancient arrows as well. My run was almost derailed on one of these levels as something hit me and I fell into lava. Damn, Connor. That's crazy. Well, I hope that doesn't happen to me. Amber, one of my friends, I don't want to say who it was just in case they care. Well, actually, I will say it. It was Alex, because I think him and I joke around that he had a tight little throat. because Alex has GERD, and he had like scarring from it. So it caused his throat to tighten up a bunch to the point that he couldn't even swallow things properly. And every time he would eat anything, he would literally anything, even ice cream, he would choke because it couldn't go down. They said his throat was as tight as a pinky, like on any given day. So did he get a stretch? No, actually, I think he ate vegetarian for 6 months, and that fixed a lot of it because it finally allowed the scarring to kind of like heal up a little bit and dissipate a little. I believe that's mostly what he did. So he only ate veggies and like, I don't even think it was just vegetarian. I believe he went full vegan. Like he didn't have dairy, he didn't have meat, nothing for 6 months. And it helped him a lot. But yeah, Connor, I will keep that in mind for level 14. I will definitely look around. I'm pretty sure it does. Because I definitely did not grab the ones in the lava last time. Oh, sorry, Snowy. My top two, I have a hard time answering this because I have two that I think of every time and I go back and forth on them. It's Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker. I love Ocarina of Time. I love Majora's Mask. Come on, dude. I have a soft spot in my heart for Twilight Princess. But these two games I could play over and over and over again and be totally happy with it. Dude! Get the apple! God damn, dude. Dude, Laura, I can tell Laura was actually getting pissed just being like, dude, get the apple, man. Yeah, I usually do, Connor, but it's like, I don't know. It's so time consuming. It's hard to want to do it on stream. You know what I mean? Like people, then they have to hear the cooking sound and you do one at a time. I don't know. It's just annoying on stream, you know. If I was playing on my own, I might, but I think I'm just gonna truck through it, you know. No, Laura, you're allowed to backseat. Trust me, you're allowed to babysit my kid too. I love A Link Between Worlds. You know what, Emmy? That's on my list. I haven't played it yet. Wind Waker's incredible though, man. If y'all like Breath of the Wild and you want to experience it was their real first attempt. A lot of people will say like Wind Waker or Majora's Mask were like their first attempt at like an open world. I really just think Wind Waker was really their first attempt at making a Legend of Zelda game that feels like adventurous. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. Locking in on the trials, he needs to get those apples. Seriously. Have you tried Tears of the Kingdom? I have. It's fine. It's fine. I would still rank these games ahead of Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and then I would say Tears of the Kingdom. And I think I've said that, like, I even said from the beginning when I started playing Tears of the Kingdom, I was like, I'm gonna hold my thoughts on it. It's a good game, but I always held my thoughts on it because I wasn't 100%. It's a little oversaturated with things to do, you know, in my opinion. There's a little too many things to do. If you can't lock in on apple picking, guys, I'm freaking trying. It's not fall. I'm not used to apple picking at this time of year. A Link Between Worlds and it's criminal. I know. I really should. I think it's even on the virtual console on the Switch, so I should lock in and do it. Maybe once I beat Pokemon Crystal, I'll have that as like my nighttime game, you know? It's actually Polished Crystal, which is, there's just a couple of quality of life updates to it. Like that is the running shoes. And there's a few more Pokemon that are in it. They're mostly evolutions of the Pokemon that are already in that. Hey! They literally almost killed me. Alright. Well, we're just gonna... I think we're just gonna use this. Because we'll get more yellow hearts later on. Kind of annoying, but... You know what is one of the best 2D Zelda games of all time, though? I know, Amber, it's pissing me off, too. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Both fantastic, dude. If y'all have not played that, I think it's on the Game Boy Virtual Console on the Switch. If I'm not mistaken. And I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Let's do these real fast. Step away out of the fire. Or away from the fire. And then we'll cook these since we're here. Do, do. Not a good time. Dude, I ate them instead of holding... Dude, I did that. That's what happened last time. I was like, what happened to the meat? Do you know Tears of the Kingdom was supposed to be an expansion of Breath of the Wild, not a full game? Is that true? I did not know that. I would not be surprised. Do you have an article saying that? I would be interested in reading into that. I just, I feel like there's so much in Tears of the Kingdom that I have a hard time believing that that was just a DLC, you know? I'm not saying you're wrong. Hold on. There we go. We'll do 3, and then we'll do another 3, and we'll separate them. I will say one thing that Tears of the Kingdom did right in similar retrospect to Breath of the Wild is they included a lot of nice homages and nods to previous Zelda games. Like, I love all the armor pieces that are in Tears of the Kingdom. I also love the different ruins that you find. And one little thing that I really liked too, especially when I first started playing, when Link cooks like this in Tears of the Kingdom, he's humming old school Zelda songs. Like one of them he does. He does a lot of them. So I always thought that was cool when I was first playing to try to figure out what songs they were. New Gerudo outfit? I know. Wait, do they really not have one? Yo, sounds good, Sleepy Pup. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. I'm gonna do my best to get through the trials tonight. If I don't, I'm gonna have to mod somebody that I really don't want to. Yeah, absolutely, Snowy. Yeah, you can send a link. It shouldn't time you out. If it does, I apologize. Oh, got you, Taryn. Okay. I will keep an eye out for those. Thank you. I'll keep an eye out for them. Mod me instead if you lose. Unfortunately, Sleepy Pup, I do trust you enough to mod. Yes. So I don't know if you fit the criteria. So, Snowy, this specifically says in the title, the misconception that Tears is just repurposed Breath of the Wild DLC. This is literally saying that it wasn't. So this, from what I'm reading from this says that they were planning to do DLC and then they made then they just decided to do an entire new game. So I don't think that was intended to necessarily just be a DLC, but that they were thinking about doing a DLC and then they opted for a full game, if that makes sense. That's okay. I mean, it's still cool. It's still cool to think about. Like, you know, there's so much. I'm sure that there's so much that goes in with the process of developing a Zelda game. I'm sure there was talks of it somewhere at one point. Well, it's kind of what you said. What you said is it was supposed to be a DLC, but what they were saying in that article is Tears of the Kingdom was never supposed to be a DLC. They had talked about doing a DLC and then they opted for a full game. So I still don't think Tears of the Kingdom was just going to be a DLC. You know what I mean? So there's there's room for debate in there. Nobody ever actually knows except for Nintendo and Inuma. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think we'll ever know the full answer. What do you think the next full Zelda game will be? I'll say this. I personally think that even if it's just one game, I think they should go away from the open world and do something a little more straightforward. You know what I mean? Kind of like a Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. And then rotate into another open world game. But the rumor has it that the next game that they're going to release for Zelda is an Ocarina of Time, not just a remaster, but a remake. I'll believe it when I see it. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. And as somebody who's a longtime Ocarina of Time fan, I'm a little nervous. Ocarina of Time is one of the first 3 games I ever played and fell in love with. Stop! You know, Pokemon Red, Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time. Those were my jams growing up, you know? So it does make me a little nervous. But at the end of the day, they're just pixels, you know? I don't know what I'm nervous about. It doesn't affect my life in any negative manner. But I do just, the game means a lot to me, so I just hope they do it right if they actually do it. Is kind of more my point than anything, you know? That was my first Zelda. If they do that, they better do it right. It's kind of my thoughts. Like, at the end of the day, if they don't, whatever. I don't even want a carbon copy of it because that just seems lazy, but just like updated like 3DS graphics or whatever that they had, you know, because they had the 3DS remake or remaster, whatever you want to call it. I would like it to honor the original game, but do something to try to, I guess, innovate it a little bit, you know? I don't know. I feel like there's a fine line that you can work with it. Yeah, I mean, listen, it would be sick to go back to that time period of... It would be sick to go back to that time period of Zelda, but I don't know. Or just like that version of Hyrule is what I mean to say. But yeah, it'd be cool to do something a little more linear. Yeah, it says it reports it, but also keep in mind, ChatGPT is just reading things that people are posting on like Reddit and stuff like that. Like, ChatGPT does not have a mind of its own. So it's important to remember that ChatGPT is not... I would personally not consider it a reputable source for anything. I shouldn't say anything. For a lot of information that we're looking for. Like, they could literally just be pulling that information from a tweet that they saw. Like, somebody random person posted. You know what I mean? I don't doubt that they are considering working on it or there's a rumor for it. I just know there was also a report that just came out that, again, I don't know if it's true either, because it's not confirmed, that they were feeding people false information to see where the leaks were coming from within Nintendo. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, let's just use these. We'll go through them and we'll save some of the stronger ones for the later... Not the later levels, but some of the next ones. It's fine. I don't know, actually, I don't know how that last hit didn't nail him, but... It's fine. Bubba! Wait, where did this fella's weapon go? He had a oh, I see it. It's behind me. Yeah, he had a pretty good one. I think this does 45? Yep. Yep. All right. What's the next level? I think it's, well, let's see. I feel like those guys have too much health. Yeah, I mean, they're supposed to be a little bit harder, right? Oh, it's this one. Okay. This one's really not that bad. I am going to do this, though. Just to take out this little wizard that flies around because it really pisses me off. Really freaking pisses me off. All right, here we go. Hey, ugly. So what's making Trials of the Sword harder? Mostly a skill issue. What's up, Lori? Mostly a skill issue, but honestly, more than anything, I'm a little under-leveled for it, if I can be completely candid. Oops. Thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, it's mostly a skill issue though. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. Like, I was literally just on the last level and I died. You know? He's rusty. He's a little rusty right now. Yo, what's up, Thomas? Yeah, thank you for the follow. Finding correct information? I know, man, it's scary. It kind of just regurgitates what people say. That's why it's like, you know, it's important to just note to people. Not that people don't know this already, that, you know, you're not always getting the information that you want. Sometimes it's just feeding the information that it thinks you want to hear. You know? Practice makes perfect. We're definitely getting better. We're definitely getting better. But I try to not use ChatGPT in like kind of any capacity, to be honest with you. And try to just research some things. Don't get me wrong. There are some things like trying to find like a learnable skill that I can utilize it for. But that's usually on Works time and it's usually with Copilot. So it's a little different. But I really try to avoid it like at all costs. Like if I need help with a pivot table. Listen. Hold on. I don't always, working remote, I don't always have time to have somebody teach me, or they don't always have time to hop in, and there aren't always classes going on, so sometimes I do have to... You know what? I take that back. I use a lot of YouTube videos for it, but if I still can't figure that out then... Hi, buddy. Start panting like a dog. I will if you gift 10 memberships on YouTube right now. I'll pant and I'll get on the ground, and I'll start barking for you. How does that sound? Show me the money first. How's that, Jacob? Yeah, that's crazy, Amber. Can I be honest with y'all? My parents don't even know how to use AI for anything. They look at it and they literally go, I don't want them knowing this stuff about me. It's literally, they're like, they're already so paranoid to begin with that they're like, I'm not feeding an AI anything about me, even though I'm sure, you know, they use Facebook, so whatever they're posting anyway is already being fed into that. But I mean, it is what it is. Kind of being on part of being on social media these days, you know. Excuse me. Trying to cough out of the microphone. I don't think I did a great job right there, but nonetheless, I did attempt it. No, it was dude, my dad has such little patience for technology. He's so funny. There was one time I added my dad to YouTube TV at the time, and he was getting so pissed off because at first he was saying that he was looking for like ESPN or something. What he really meant is he was looking for NESN, which is the New England Sports Network. So he had told me the wrong one, and he's getting all pissed off like looking for it. Just a heads up for everybody, NESN is not on YouTube TV. They don't own the rights to it. So he's getting all pissed off looking for this thing that doesn't even exist. And I kept telling him where like ESPN was. But because I thought he was looking for ESPN, I never knew that he was actually looking for NESN. And then finally he's like, well, I'm trying to watch the goddamn Bruins game and I can't find it. NESN is nowhere to be. I'm like, wait a second. You told me you were looking for ESPN. I was like, what are you talking about? It's got 3 State Farm ads in a row. Well, are you going to sign up? Guys, who's signing up for it? Who's signing up for ESPN, for State Farm right now? The Lionel's the one with the ancient arrows, right? So we're not going to find them here. So it should be this one. All right, Lionel time. I just found it. Yo, what up, Holla? I genuinely believe this. This is one of the greatest games of all time. Even if people only consider it one of the best Nintendo games of all time, that's fine. It's fantastic, dude. I hope you really enjoy it. If you ever want to watch some playthroughs on it or anything like that, you can definitely hang out here. Hang out with us on the purple app that rhymes with Switch or YouTube as well. I've been posting all the videos on here, or on there, so. Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out what we're going to do first. We're going to do this. Fuck State Farm, man. Yeah, I don't have State Farm, so I really don't have a horse in the race, but thanks, I guess, for the ad revenue. Yeah, Holla, I do. If you go to... So my main YouTube account is Rager Brian, but I have a secondary account called More Rager Brian, and I've been posting all of the VODs on there. Yo, thank you for the follow on TikTok, man. I really do appreciate that. That's dope as fuck. Thank you. I will also say this too, y'all. If we beat Trials of the Sword today, I will do... what are we gonna do? We'll do a Tomo stream next time. We'll do a 100, like we'll do a full Tomo stream, and I'll probably add like 5 different Miis. I'll probably add a few tonight, but... Wait. Okay. Before we get to Lionelville, I'm gonna eat this. And then we're gonna look for these ancient arrows that are allegedly here. In this area. Okay, we just gotta find them. Shout out to Taryn on TikTok, by the way, who told me that these were around here somewhere. Maybe they're in the ice? Could be. Let's find out. Not in this one. They've been killing me. They're pretty funny, man. Megan and Ellie got married in mine. They now live together. Their house is now called the Crack Den. Well, it was called the Crack Den. Then they got married, and now it's the Crackheads. Don't ask for further questions at this time. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for understanding. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, Taryn. You were right. They made up. They did make up. Taryn, I'm sorry. I don't know why I was thinking this was the Lionel level. All right, so we'll get it on the next one. We'll get it on the next one. Yeah, they did make up. I do have ADHD, yeah. Yeah, I've had ADHD. Well, I got diagnosed in my lower 20s, but I've suffered with ADHD my whole life. Ouch. I live in Casa Catheter. You know what's so funny? Emily and I live in Casa de Freaks. Yes. And you know what? I should take this back. I do want to say this. As much as ADHD has been a hindrance on my life, there's also plenty of good things that have come from it too. I think I've learned how to multitask a lot better. I think in some aspect, I'm a better streamer because of ADHD. Like... Hold on. And you know, there's some parts that it causes me to struggle. You know, I don't, but I'm also older and I've learned how to manage it a little bit more, you know? I think you're falling in love with shrimp. It's interesting. Okay. Let's go with the Dragonbone Boko Bat. I got very lucky right there. Really bad timing on my part. Very, very lucky. By the way, if anyone's on Twitch, we do have 2 new emotes. Rager B1 Pat and Rager B1... Hold on, I'm thinking. Rager B1 Happy. Alright. Alright, we're doing alright. Listen, we took a little bit more damage off the rip than I wanted to. Getting on back to 0 weapon damage. Wait, really? So what, did he just like punch? So it doesn't matter what weapon I use. Okay, that's good to know. Dude, I got coaches all up in here now. They're teaching me. They're teaching me a few tricks of the trade. Which reminds me, I'm done using the elemental arrows. Why do I keep doing that? Honestly, that probably should have hit me. Probably should have hit me. Let's use... I want to save... I'm definitely going to save all the elementals, so we're going to use the broadsword to finish this guy off. Save at least 2 ancient arrows? Yeah. I think I definitely made a mistake using them on the guardians. The sedentary guardians earlier. So I will definitely fix that. Sick, dude. All right, so that was what? That was like level 17 or something like that. I can't remember exactly what level it was, but... Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. By the way, if anybody's chilling and they haven't followed yet, consider following this stream. It's completely free. And it's cool, man. We're going to be playing through Breath of the Wild. We're not just doing Trials of the Sword. So if y'all are into Breath of the Wild and some playthroughs and stuff like that, stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. We're doing multi-streams. I mostly stream on Twitch, though. Mostly stream on Twitch. But we're going to do multi-streams moving forward. So I think they're easier in Tears of the Kingdom because of the puff shrooms that daze them. Yeah, I just, wait. Is there ancient arrows or were they bomb arrows in here? For the Lionel level, because I don't see any other chests. I think they were bomb. And that's okay. I think they were bomb arrows. They should still do some good damage. Oh, Taryn, please don't worry about it. You're good, you're good, you're good. Please don't even stress about it. Bomb arrows is way better than nothing. You know what I mean? I'm definitely happy with getting what I got. Yeah, what level is this? 18. Okay, 5 to go, y'all. We're making some good ground. We're definitely making some good ground. I don't have a big weapon to slap these things around, so I guess I'm just gonna have to use a bomb. Try to find the stuff after. Wait a minute. What was that again? Was that a shield? I guess we're gonna drop that because this is a royal shield. 6, 10, and 14 is ancient arrows. Oh, okay. Well, we got the 14, so that's good. I was not paying attention again. What is this? It's a bow. Okay, so we're gonna keep the shield. Maybe. Because I think there might be a royal shield in the next one. Yep. Okay. And then we have here... What do we have in here? Royal Broadsword. Okay, sick. How many? Yeah, ancient arrows. We have 9. We have 9 ancient arrows. We have 10 bomba arrows. We have 10 shock arrows, 6 ice, 4 fire, and 16 normal arrows. Okay. I like where we're at right now. I like where we're at. We can definitely get into a better situation because I know there's a lot of arrows in the next few levels. So we'll focus on making sure that we farm those. Five more right there. Little berries. What do we have over here? Ooh, there were arrows in there. Okay. Y'all, I forgot the fairies. Damn it. How many do we have? 2, and then we're gonna get 3 here. Shit! I scared the fairies away. I can't believe I did that again. I do that so often. I forgot they were there. I know, Amber, that's literally going through my head right now. Listen, we still have 3. I still think we can do it. I really do think we can still do it. Amber's on Tamagotchi life. We just got to get plenty of heals. Maybe. What does this say? Near the shoreline, its sizable body can store a lot of nutrients. When cooked into a dish, it will temporarily increase your maximum hearts. So what if we do this? Is it better if we cook these individually? With like a mushroom or something? Like, let's just see how many this gives us. Actually, I don't remember. No, it's better to cook them together, isn't it? Which is fine. And then we'll do this. Yeah, there we go. I probably should have. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all going to be the same amount of hearts, right? They're just in separate dishes. Okay, improved attack. Give me this chicken leg. And then we got the 4, I think those are stamina shrooms? Whatever they're called in this. Stam shrooms, maybe? Meat skewer. And we still have all the hearts from when we healed on the last level too, so we're in a good spot. I think we're in a good spot. And then Let's check our weapons out. Don't love the spread of weapons that we have at the moment, but I know we will have more. I know we will get more in here. Okay. Listen, we're in a decent spot. I think we can do it. I think we can do it on this run. I started Echoes of Wisdom. I did not finish it, but I do plan to go back to it and play through it. I really should play through it because I've heard it's a really, really good game and it's slept on a little bit, but they cancel each other out. Wait, really? Okay, good to know. Thank you, Cappy. All right. All right, so we're gonna do the parry on the Guardian here. So I don't know, Emmy, I don't know if you're still here, and please don't feel like you have to come out of lurk to see this, but when you see the eye flash white, that's when you know. Oh, there's another one here. That's when you know you have to get ready to hit the A. It's like a second after you see that, or maybe a half a second. Which one's going to be next? Or is it just these two for right now? It is just these two. Okay. So maybe we try to use the... I think we try to use the trees to our advantage right here. Yeah, that makes... I mean, Cappy, that makes sense. It definitely makes sense as much as it is sad to see that, but... all good. All right, now we'll do this one. Yeah, we're crushing the Guardian level right here. I spoke too soon. Stop! I just need to stop saying things. Dodge? You can't just dodge them like that, bruh. My shield's gone. Hold on. So is that shield gone now? No shield? Yeah, that's exactly why it happened. Damn. Okay. Okay. Hold on. No, the shield got unequipped somehow. I don't know why. It's weird. So I had it. No, Stone, please, you can say it. That's fine. Imagine trying to parry Guardian without a shield. Well, what happened to it? Did it break from the other ones? The shield broke? Ah. I honestly, hand up, I didn't know the shields could break when parrying. I didn't know that. Oh, got you. Are like, yeah, I haven't seen it. I do need to, okay, well, we got a Night Shield back, so that's good. They can if you miss. Gotcha. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Listen, we're learning as many times as I have done this. We still have plenty of food, and there's plenty of food on the horizon as well. Guys, we just have to believe, you know? At the end of the day, we just have to believe. And I think we can. I really think it's going to just come down to the Lynel at the end. As long as I can dodge all those arrows, I think we'll be fine. I really do think we'll be fine if we can just avoid those arrows like the plague, because they do fire down like raining from hell, but I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. It'll be tough. I did die in game. Yeah, Tiff, we did. But I'm only modding somebody if we don't beat it at all tonight. It's not just like on one single run. We actually died twice so far. What's up, Justin? I don't think I said hi to you yet. Hope you're good. Yeah, we've died IRL too. Wait, Emily, did you say dude because I kept getting hit? Is that why you said that? I just realized that Emily typed dude. Usually she types dude if something bad happens. All right, so there's 2 levels left. Made it all the way back here. Let's see. It was because you screamed. Oh, did I really? I blacked out. I'm sorry. I don't even remember doing that. bunch. 33. Okay, and then... guess we'll do it on this one, too. Because I don't have any big weapons. I can break these things. That was probably a mistake because I now don't know what was in there. Never mind, found it. Let's just go up top here and see if I'm missing anything else, because I want to try to make sure I get as many items as I can and not miss out on them. Okay, I guess we'll just go up the hard or the easy way. Oh, I think we're in a good spot. Okay. Now the next level should be the helicopter one. I'm pretty sure. The helicopter guardian. Right? Yep. Okay. Okay. So we'll climb up. Did I use that one? I used that one last time, but we'll use this one on this go around. I've got plenty of SETI. Dude, when in doubt, DoorDash, if needed. If you can't drive, DoorDash. Read above. Take 0 durability, but only if you actually get the perfect parry bonus. Got you. Okay. Well, I definitely won't know if I'm getting that or not. Yeah, Meowie, it really... It is much easier to scan things in on that one. Save 1 ancient arrow for Lionel. Yes, I'm going to... Question. Does the... Will the Lionel die to the ancient arrow, Terran? I'm going to try to not use the ancient arrows on this, but... we might just have to. It does, really? That's why everybody was screaming no at me. Yo, good evening, Hank. Okay, I got it. If I want food, I want to commit and I lose less money. Yeah, I mean, it depends where you live, right? Like, if somebody can't drive, like Tiff doesn't drive. I mean, I'm sure there is a store within walkable distance, but sometimes if you're not feeling well, you got to do what you got to do, you know? I live in Canada. Well, whoop-de-frickin-do, Basil. Whoop-de-freaking-do, Basil. She can roller skate? True! People forget about roller skating. Oh, I left the Lionel bow a few levels back. Well. No, I agree, Emily. It's just, again, not everybody drives. Like, Tiff doesn't drive, so she can't just drive somewhere and go and get it, you know? Or whoever else. I was just using Tiff as an example. All right, well, we're going to do this. This is just going to waste all the arrows. Let's use the bomb arrows. I think this is worth it. Because Tiff and I are the same person. There you go. Sleepy Pup also doesn't drive. Okay. Get your ass over here. You know what? I'm just going to go in the middle tower. Like, why wouldn't I? Buy a drone and attach the food to it? Okay, Jeff Bezos. Yeah, we're not talking about food. We're talking about medication. Are you even doing anything? No, I'm actually not. No, we're not doing anything. Bang! There we go. Okay. And then now... honestly, I think I'm gonna try to bomb this thing down here. Because I don't want to use the weapons. I'm really running low on weapons at the moment. And I know they have some good ones in the next section, but... well, you know what? Let me just do this then. If I'm going to... I might as well just arrow them. If this is the case. Because the bombs are going to take forever. When in doubt, more bombs. Yeah, I guess so. The Wild in a nutshell. It really is. Wait, is there any weapons that I don't really care about? I guess this one, because it's already damaged. Okay, we're fine. All right, y'all. We're getting down to it, bro. Are there anything you can gravity drop on them? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Again, I don't have any of the large weapons, so I can't slice these. So I guess we will bomb them once more. We should Gamba? We can. Do you guys want to Gamba? How many of y'all would put in a prediction right now? If I'm only gonna get like 2 people, I'm not going to do it. But if we can get like at least 5 or 6 people to say yes, then I will do one. I believe I would. Okay, I'm gonna assume Justin is. I don't know what that means. Sleepy Pup, on Twitch, you can get involved with predictions and you can gamble. Gamble's a loose term. It's all for channel points. It's all for channel points. This is not real for like money or anything like that. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do a prediction. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna do, is this the run? I'm gonna do yes. I'm going to do no. You guys have 1 minute to get your prediction in. You guys can see right here on the screen, we have the prediction. I actually love this widget. I added this recently, and you guys can actually see where people are putting the points and everything. It does a cool little sound. It does the timer and everything. It's pretty cute. I'm betting everything. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Sometimes people will put in channel points for the odds specifically. Some will do it based off of their heart. Thank you, Bev. Also, Jamie and Chris. Wait a minute. Is Jamie here? Did I miss something? Put a Bitcoin on this? Oh my god. All right, there's a lot of channel points in here, though. A lot of channel points on this. First playthrough? No. I'm sorry. Is it pronounced Amia? I'm sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly. No, this is like my 4th or 5th. So I've done Trials of the Sword quite a few times, but this is the lowest level I've had Link be thus far in doing Trials. Like, I've done it on Master Mode and everything, but with only 1 row of hearts and, like, stamina and everything. So we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do here. Okay. Predictions are in. Channel points are in. TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. It is officially time. It is officially time. How many fairies? We got 2 fairies left, so we do have 2 respawns. We have, I don't have any yellow hearts in here, which is fine. So I will just have to make sure that I'm staying on top of, I'll just have to make sure I'm staying on top of my hearts or taking damage and whatnot. Is this next level the one with the Lionel? Or no, there's 1 more, right? Isn't there 2 more? Wasn't this 21? But even still, it's a good level to put the Gamba on because I think there's 2 left. I'm pretty sure there is. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh no, we're good. Okay, I didn't think I grabbed that one already. Oh, there it is. Ah, frick. Emily, did you get in on the channel points? Oh, she did. Yeah, she said yes. She said yes. She's a believer. I hope she would have been a believer. All right, here we go. It's getting sticky. Yes, there is 2 levels left. So there's the 2 guardians here. There's the 2 guardians, and then we'll be on to the final one with the Lionel. This is not really a concern of mine. This level's really not that difficult. Knocked on wood for y'all. Let's. You know what? We're gonna use these. I think there's 2 more. Yeah, it's this one and then the next one, and then we should be good. Come on. Come on! Sorry, Emily. Okay, one more. One more in here. Get me out of there. I don't even remember the one that I did earlier, so I really am sorry. Wait! Oh, there's one in the tower! I forgot about that one. Okay, let's go... Let's go do the one in the tower first. Because I have to worry about this trying to take me out. That one I don't think makes it over this way. All right, so we have 9 ancient arrows. We have La Bomba. So I do want to try to save some of my arrows. Which floor are you on? What up, Sebastian? We're on the second to last one. We're on the second to last one. By the way, just as a reminder, if anybody is chilling and they're enjoying the stream on any of the platforms, don't forget to follow or subscribe. Really does help me out, and it's completely free. It's completely free. It doesn't cost you anything. Except for a moment of your time, I suppose. Huh? Ready, watch this, y'all. Montage. I should really wait until that thing's up there, huh? Or like it pops its head up. You know what? If the Guardian dies in one, I'm going to use this here. I'm just going to use the Ancient Arrow. One of them. And I might even use it on the helicopter as well. And we'll save that for... We'll save that one for the Lionel. Or some of the other ones. And then bomb arrows. I do have these. Hey, ugly. Damn, that would have been a sick shot. All right, bomb. He drank all the cran grape. Jail. How many ancient arrows? I have a lot. I have 8. Okay. Now I have 7, but we're on to the next one, which is good. So I'm just gonna look around here for... I know there's a chest up top. There's a chest up top here that I need to grab. Over on the other side. All right, y'all. Last level of the Trials of the Sword. Actually, I don't think I grabbed the chest down below either. And I think it was a bow. Okay. Let's get rid of this shield. Lionel and Guardians. Yup. Lionel's, Guardians. Don't fail me. I'm going to try not to. All I can do is try, you know. But I am a clown, and I have lost on the final level already once today, so we'll see what happens. Go check these out. And we'll check the barrels down below as well. Yep, Royal Shield, Royal Bow, Royal Shield, Royal Bow, Royal Shield, Royal Bow. So we have we're definitely kitted out very well. And how many basic arrows? 52. So we should be in a good spot with all the bokoblins. Okay, give me this. Come back here. Give me that. Yo, Sebastian, I will absolutely try that. Thank you. I will absolutely try not to. Went to the local retro store today and bought Dante's Inferno for the PS3. Never played it. Hope it's nice. I've never played it, but I've heard of it. And I've heard people really like it, so I'm sure you will. What other buildings? What other buildings have some stuff? I think we have everything. Hit Lionel first? Yes, that's literally the first thing I'm going to do is just try to go for the Lionel. Because otherwise, those arrows are going to really make me have a bad time. They're gonna really make me have a bad time. Question, are the Lionel arrows, is it one shot, one kill with the level that I'm currently at? I believe it is, right? One shot from the Lionel? Yes? Okay. That's good to know. Okay. I guess we're gonna go on to the next one. Yo, welcome back, Rhett. All right, y'all. It is officially time. We have Ancient Arrows on. We have a Royal Bow attached. We're going to switch to the Royal Broadsword. All right, y'all. Here we go. Last level for the Trials of the Sword. I think this is the 6th day of attempts, if I'm not mistaken. In, missed it. Evaporated. Hold on, now let me do this. Hey, everybody chill right now. Everybody chill. Hey, ugly. Look at me. Look at me when I'm talking to you. And then now we're just going to take out the basics. We're going to rain down some hell. And miss. There we go. Last fella over here. Or no, not the last one, but... Woo! Let's go, dude. Dude, I put 5K against this guy. Hold on. I put 5K against this guy. Good job, Brian. Thanks, man. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Hold on. Some of y'all, is this your first time seeing some, the Trials of the Sword? How many of you, press 1 if this is your first time seeing Trials of the Sword? Put 2K on no specifically because I always lose bets. Hey, you know what, dude? In here, you have good reason to believe that, something was gonna go wrong. Luckily, it didn't this time. Is this the last level? Yeah. It's out of love, damn it. Oh, you watch Point Crow? Point Crow's cool. I think there's one more level. Nah, we're done, dude. Yo, what up, Sam? How are you doing today? Don't fall off. Dude, wouldn't that be catastrophic? Let's go claim our prize, man. Let's go claim our prize. All right, so this was when we completed the easy, or the beginner levels right here. We were right here. And then this is the middle levels. And then this is the top one, similar to when you finish a shrine. Go right up here. Look at this, dude. You got one of the monks. You got, actually, not just one of the monks. There's a bunch of the monks sitting here, dude. Look at this. And there's a Master Sword sitting inside, too. Enjoy the rose. Yo, thank you for the roses, and thank you for the GG as well. Sorry I missed that, y'all. I'm still getting used to TikTok a little bit. I'm still getting used to TikTok just a little bit, so. You have done well. The depth of your heroism is beyond question. We are the ones who prepared this trial following a revelation from the goddess Hylia. To the one who has overcome the trial of the sword, you have proven your hand worthy of the legendary Master Sword. Now that the hero has gained the power necessary to combat the calamity, our sacred duty has been fulfilled. Chosen hero, With the awakened Master Sword now boasting its true splendor. Where are the other ones disappearing? Protect the kingdom of Hyrule for now and for always. So do you end up with 2 Master Swords? No, at the end of each level, you end up, it's a powered up Master Sword. So this one should have 50 damage on here. So it should do 50 damage instead of the 40. It originally started 30, then 40, then 50. Yes, it upgrades it. When you do the Trials of the Sword, it upgrades it, so it becomes stronger as you play more in the game. Could get upgrades? Yep. Yeah, as long as you have the DLC, you are able to do that. You don't have the DLC? Not much you can do about that. Yo, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm DLC-less. It's worth getting, man. It really is. It really is worth it. Dude, look at the way I'm dressed. I kind of got some steez, huh? So you've finally returned. Your mind, body, and soul are now ready to wield the Master Sword at its full potential. You never fail to impress. The Master Sword, 50. Actually, it's up to 60. Excuse me. I thought it was only up to 50. Now you are truly one with that sword of yours. I must say its sacred glow suits you well. As ever, I shall watch over your journey from here. The princess. I'm certain Hyrule's princess is pleased with your accomplishment as well. The Trials of the Sword complete. Let's go, dude. I do want to say thank you to everybody for thank you to everybody who gifted subs to hit this incentive. We are going to make a video out of this. Sierra is already going to work on it. Sierra is planning to work on it. And we're going to do, it's going to be like highlights of all of the moments from, look at this thing glow now, huh? We're going to do all of like the big moments, the fails, everything like that out of it, as well as the Mario randomizer. The Mario randomizer is also going to be a video. But that is it for me on stream today, so everybody's aware. We crushed it. We crushed it. Can we watch you kill something? We'll save that for next stream. If y'all are on TikTok, let me drop my Discord link here real quick because I've never actually done that on TikTok. So if y'all want to join the Discord and you want to know every single time that I go live, join right there. Okay. So if you're on TikTok, hop in right there or follow me. If anybody's chilling, follow whatever platform you're on. And yes, I will, Snowy. Please just give me a moment. Yeah, go ahead and follow. You guys will know every single time I'm live, we're going to be doing the rest of the playthrough of I almost said Trials, of Breath of the Wild, and it should be fun. Yeah, rip moments. I wish they still existed. This was indeed the run, so yes, shout out to the believers. But I'm gonna end the stream on TikTok. Thank you guys for chilling with me. It's been nice getting to know all of you. 17 follows on TikTok today is crazy. So that's kind of sick. And then I'll end all the streams on YouTube and Twitch at the same time because those are done through the same thing now. But I'm out of here, guys. I should be live again on Wednesday. Wednesday will probably be the next time that I am live. I don't know what we're going to do. Now that we completed the... Well, actually, no, I know what we're going to do. We're doing a Tamagotchi stream. That's what I said I'd do. So we'll do Tamagotchi Wednesday. And then Friday is probably going to be... We're going to progress in Breath of the Wild. We'll probably do, like, a Divine Beast or get to that area. And then, that reminds me, if you're in the Twitch chat, and you haven't dropped your me into the Discord yet, make sure you do that if you want to be a part of Tomo. I still got to catch up on making some other people that are in there that have already posted it. But I'm out of here, guys. Thank you for chilling. Let's just see who's live real quick that we can toss a quick raid over to. Well, actually, we're actually going to raid today. I'm going to raid and run, though. So I'm sure... You know what, dude? Icy Core, who is in almost every single stream or stops by is streaming SM64. So if you guys want to hang out for Point Crow, I don't think Point Crow needs the help. I don't think Point Crow needs some help with a raid. I'm going to send over to Icy Core. If y'all wouldn't mind sticking around for the raid, I would appreciate that. Send Icy some love, dude. He's getting ready to move. So this is his last big send-off before he moves. So yeah, man, I am out of here. Take care of yourselves, okay? Drink some water, stretch, move your body. And I'll catch you guys next time, okay? See you Wednesday.